Why do I always come in at the wrong time?
It's a race. I was being racist against races.
Car
Car
races.
races.
It's a race.
Thank you for
24 hours of
clarifying that.
lemons is much better.
All right,
There's a lot
and
of
we
Tinder
are.
racism earlier too.
That's not racism. That's just, survival strategy.
Anyway, we are Dances with Kobolds, and tonight we're playing Tomb of Annihilation with DM Patrick. Take it away, Patrick.
Thank you, Stephanie. Welcome back, everybody. We are going to be rejoining our party in their tussle in the temple from last week. Joining me tonight are...
Hi, I am Lorne. I am hopefully going to still be playing Baka, the currently unconscious and bleeding out Turtle Nature Cleric.
Hi everyone, I'm Tara. I'm playing Walker Bow, the Tabaxi Arcane Trickster.
Andy playing Thorn, Tabaxi Warlock Paladin.
Hi everybody, my name is Chris. I'm playing Hollis, the rock and roll rock gnome, and I'd make a song reference, but I can't really fit one to the situation.
Ian, and I'll be playing Winthrop Q. Rutherford, world-famous phlebotomist. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Gloomstalker Ranger.
And I'm Stephanie. I'm playing Beatrix Caspian Rutherford, Cavalier Extraordinaire and wife of Winthrop.
Phlebotomy groupie.
No, I'm not.
Nabil. Okay, I'm Nabil. I'll be playing as Olo, a turtle monk mastering the way of the Drunken Fist.
All right, and our party is currently in the Shrine of Shagambi, attempting to collect their 8th puzzle cube, and they have figured out they have to defeat clay gladiators and take their brass spears and put them in the hands of the statues which are on the upper level of the temple. And in the cramped confines of the gladiator pit, Baka, Skald, Beatrix, Olo, and Hollis faced off against 3 gladiators, while a 4th one just walked up the 20-foot wall of the pit and went after Walker Bow and Winthrop. Hollis and Baka were both knocked out and revived, while Beatrix, Olo, and a hasted Skald slowly started chopping the foes down to size. With the aid of Hollis's and Baka's spells, the group was able to defeat 3 combatants down in the gladiator pits, and when this happened, their brass spears fell to the ground. Above, Walker and Winthrop were chased around and battered by a gladiator. Dodging and disengaging, they were able to stay on their feet while firing arrows into their opponent from a distance. The only casualty was Winthrop's new dinosaur Stub. He gave his life protecting his master. Baka explored the gladiator's pen, hoping to find some information or treasure, but instead ended up directly in front of a newly revived gladiator, the one who did not die like his brethren in the pit, and seemingly respawned as a result. This newly revived gladiator dispatched a weakened Baka as he makes its way back into the pit. You guys can hear the sound of stomping feet and running, and this gladiator had enough movement to turn the corner to head back towards the gladiator pits. Beatrix, you are currently directly across from it in the tunnel, so you have a view of it.
Okay,
Olo
what do I
and
see?
Winthrop, well, you can see just one of these clay gladiators. Again, they're about 7 feet tall, basically filling out this entire hallway, moving back towards the gladiator pit. Winthrop and Olo, from your views diagonally, you can probably just start to catch sight of it as well. But Olo, at the top of the gladiator pit, you are first to go at the top of the round.
All right.
Can I shout as a free action? There's more?
You guys would all hear it coming. Like it's not quiet or silent. It's pretty apparent that something else is coming down the tunnel.
Do I see Baka?
Nope.
No, you do not
me.
see Baka. You guys were not aware of what happened. You heard him exclaim something when he first went back there, but that is it. You do not actually know.
I said there was no treasure back here, and that was it.
So, Olo, you are up.
Okay. Am I able to see the clay gladiator?
You can just barely see him. He's you would, like, just looking down, you'd probably just be able to see like his knees to his feet coming down, because he's still a good few feet down in the tunnel, just coming through the archway into the gladiator pit.
Okay, so and Hollis is down in the pits.
Yep, right by the entrance.
Yep.
Okay, what I am going to do, I am going to go near the edge where Hollis is. And is there a rope there?
No, the rope you guys set up is right in front of Winthrop.
It's over here. So all he has to do is just run through there. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't block the entrance. I've got an idea.
All right. So we just need Winthrop out of the way. It's pretty much your turn next round. So, all right.
Yep.
All right. No, I'm just gonna go back where I am, and yeah,
Jump down?
over here. I'm just gonna go into dodge mode over here.
Okay.
Don't you have slow fall? Couldn't you just jump down and touch the wall?
No, I'm a step away from dying, so I really don't want to take any chances.
Your slow
Hollis.
fall is going to save you from anything up to like 60 feet.
No, it's not the fall
No,
that worries
he doesn't
me.
want
It's
the spear in his
dodge.
face.
It's the melee range. Okay, yeah, no,
Yeah.
that makes
Okay.
sense then.
So I'm not sure if Thorn can see Hollis down in the pit.
Nope. You're up against the wall, so he would not have a view
Yeah.
down to you.
Okay, so the various Hollises will sort of contract in, and I'm going to attempt to stay flush to the wall, and I'm going to attempt to hide, and I'm going to completely fuck that up.
That
Oh
was
my God.
amazing.
Yeah, there are 4 of you. That is correct. Hollis had cast mirror image. There are 4 of you pressed up against the wall right now.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
yeah.
it's like the Jackson
You
5.
step back to hide, and your foot slips over one of the brass spears, and it just kind of rolls across the floor quite loudly.
God damn it. Okay. Well, this might be Hollis's last concert. Help me out here.
Winthrop.
You ain't dying here.
Okay. You cowardly drunk. I'll slide down the rope.
Can someone put a camera so I can
All right.
see where what everyone's doing at home?
Is that a movement thing for going down a rope, or do I have to take my whole turn to slide down the rope? I'm kind of
No,
thinking like Malcolm in Lost World.
I'll give that to you as your movement. I mean, you're going down, so it's. I'm not even going to give you a. Give me a quick athletics check.
Okay,
'Cause the walls are very slick.
Oh, the clay.
Patrick, can you give a camera to Stephanie so that she can see on the other side of the door? Because she can't see anything where she is right now.
Yeah.
Also, can I use acrobatics, or does it have to be athletics?
Athletics for climbing.
Okay. Well,
How do I give you a
we're gonna
camera
do
token?
this. Haven't we done that before, where we had a token that just had vision?
Yeah, you just prop another token with vision tied to Steph.
Luck.
Oh, okay.
Give him the I don't know. Put the gem down there. The gem is a token, right?
You don't have any more luck.
That was my last luck.
Oh,
It said
thought
I
you
had
used
one.
them.
Said I used 2. Like
Okay.
usually I'm pretty good about keeping track of it, so. And you could also just could you give Steph vision to one of us or the Clay Gladiator? Because that would be another workaround. Actually, that might be the best way to give everybody shots from home is to pick a. Yeah, well, I guess, yeah.
actually, the easiest way to do it, to give it to everyone, is to set up a secondary browser with a 8th account that has vision of everyone.
Actually, yeah, we should do that. That's a good idea.
Well, I have a secondary browser open right now.
Oh, we don't need to worry about it right now because I think Steph can see because I can
I'll
see
do it in
Steph.
the break.
Yeah. It's just the dynamic lighting sometimes gets screwy, and we're trying to display everything to people.
So is a 12 good enough to slide down the rope?
It is.
All right, so I'll kick off at the last moment and kind of land where I can see the Clay Gladiator, and I'll pew pew. If that's kosher.
That is kosher.
Or just give
So,
everyone
first one?
vision. Mwahaha.
Now I can see everywhere.
And Hunter's Mark was still up, so I'll move it to him.
Okay, I just opened everything up, so you guys should be able to see this entire temple.
Okay, I'm not going to move my viewport because I'm assuming that the other temple, the last temple that we're supposed to go to, has hidden stuff that we're not supposed to see.
Possibly, yeah. Just stay on this one.
All right.
There's nothing hidden on this map, so it doesn't really matter.
I can only see stuff inside, but does that first one hit? With 18.
No, you fire your arrow and it parries it down and smacks your arrow down to the ground with its spear.
Okay, so with my second shot, I'm still going to fire at Luke. Parry.
That does hit.
Ooh.
And give him 14 damage. And
Oh, no.
my movement's done, so I'm going to yell up to Olo, "You cowardly drunk, get down here!"
Oh no, Thorn, they can parry once around.
Oh yeah,
And-
Thorn doesn't know that.
Nope. And with that, Baka, give me a death save, please. 1 success. You're not going to die on my watch. Deep Walker Bow. I think you're muted, Tara.
There we go. My cat was sitting on it. Oh, I'm at 10 hit points. I am not going down. Okay. I'm going to roll up beside Olo. I'm going to hold my action. So as soon as I see something coming through that hallway, I let her rip with my wrong bow.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Beatrix, you have direct line of sight on this guy.
Okay, do I see Baka anywhere?
No.
All right,
Baka
I'm
is
gonna.
down this tunnel and around a corner. That was the last you saw him go.
You see an enemy and a heroic husband.
Sorry.
I'm going to look for Baka. Is that an investigation check, or do I?
I mean, from where you are, he's on the other side of this entire complex.
Wait, what? I was following him.
No, you ran back
You ran
the
the wrong
other
way.
direction.
I
Yeah,
thought he was over this way. I was literally following him on purpose.
No, you took the spears and were heading back up towards the top of the temple. He went into the area where the gladiator spawned from. He was there alone.
Okay, alright, then I'm going to... 5, 10... Is the gladiator above?
No, he's below. He's in the tunnel in between
15,
the
20...
two. He's technically there.
Yeah, I was going to suggest you not block the doorway, but okay.
Okay, so, hold on. I was sitting here, so let me do my thing.
You can see all the way across this way.
Yep.
Son of a bitch. Alright,
In
I'm
the-
going to...
In the pit, in the pit.
In the pit? What do you mean in the pit?
If they die outside the pit, they respawn. We all saw it happen.
Oh, alright, so I'm gonna go here. Like, I want to go here with my 25 movement and intimidate him and try and get him to come towards me.
All right.
I'm like, somebody go find Baka! Never let the cleric go off alone, guys! Jeez!
Wait, you didn't see that cool rope trick I just did? Damn it.
No!
All right. And with that, the gladiator will step forward to the front of the... Basically, he's at the door to the pit.
I was gonna do the intimidation check and
Oh.
just kind of move down one sec. Because I do have 5 feet of movement, so I'm kind of like, come at me, bro! And then go that way while, like, still, like, tapping on my shield and stuff.
All right. He steps out, turns towards you, and he is going to try and smash you with his shield. As
Shit,
he's
I should have
been doing.
said save my action. I'm an idiot. Doesn't it?
Does not hit. So he swings his spear out at you.
You good?
for 9 piercing.
I think I have 1 hit point left. I have 5!
Left.
5 left.
All right, with that, he twirls the spear around his head and brings it down again.
Oh.
I'm down!
And you collapse down to the ground again. And with that, he will...
Oh wait, what about my ready to action? Didn't he come out of the thing?
He did, yep. So your ready to action fires.
At least we have a paladin.
Hits.
And else is already beside him, so yay! 16 damage.
Was that enough to kill him?
Probably not.
Not even close. The arrow, sticks into the clay again, but yeah, this gladiator looks absolutely pristine again.
Yeah,
Seriously, guys, we need to stay together.
Yeah, they're beefy boys. Are you saying that from unconsciousness?
As I go down, I'm like, seriously, guys, if I survive this, we'll stay together.
Where
Thorn.
is it?
So Thorn, to the degree that he understands what's happening, having just come out of a coma,
Did you have a good nap?
should I come forward and do ranged attacks against this thing?
Or you could heal me, being a paladin and all.
Heal the fighter, heal the fight. Sorry, no.
And the cleric, wherever he
No one
might
sees
be.
the cleric.
Exactly.
Well, that's why I added wherever he might be. It's funny how he's not here, though, so probably something happened.
Okay, so
Logic.
So what are the walls of this pit like? Can Thorn?
They
climb
are
down?
perfectly slick. No, they are too slick for you to climb down. That's why Walker Bow put the rope down.
All right, it looks kind of clouded for me. Well, I guess I could drop down, heal, and climb back up the other side. With my movement.
The rope is roughly where I think Winthrop is right now.
It's right there.
There.
And you can run across the bars, right?
Yes.
Oh, well, Beatrix is down,
You
so
can
I'm
certainly try.
gonna need to drop down there to heal Beatrix, and then come back up. Wait, Hollis is still alive?
Barely, but yes. Actually, when you get to the edge of the pit, you look down and you see 4 Hollises cowering in the corner.
So I'm not going to try to figure out which one to heal.
I thought it was only 3. I thought one got destroyed.
Nope, haven't been hit yet.
Okay, so I think if I understand the terrain correctly, I can do this. I don't think I jumped there, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to see where the
So that's
locations are.
25 feet of your movement right there to just run across.
Okay, I also have this feline agility stuff.
Yep.
I guess I'll lay.
You're still at the top of the pit. So it's 25 to run across, then you're gonna have to go down the rope to get to her.
Okay, well, I was thinking of dropping down there and then going across, and then coming back up on the rope.
Yeah, you could certainly
Because I've
drop.
Okay, you could certainly drop. He said helpfully. I also have the feline agility, so I think I have movement to do all of that.
Yeah,
Well-
you're jumping down 20 feet, so you're gonna take some damage.
But you will end on your feet.
Okay, I'll do that. Let me see what this stuff is called. Well, it's 10 healing points. Lay on hands, I think it's called.
Hollis, you could have done what's new, Pussycat.
I could not have.
So 10 healing points to Beatrix, and then Thorn will attempt to climb back up via the rope.
All right, yeah, and you take 8 damage just from leaping down 20 feet. You're able to run across.
Okay.
You're able to lay hands on Beatrix and
10.
give me an athletics check as you climb the rope. You grab it, but you realize it is slick and the walls are so slick, you actually get no traction and you are still down on the floor in the pit.
All right. Who
Are
made this
you a
rope
cat
so?
with special cat climbing abilities?
These walls are too
Yeah.
slick for that to work.
Yep, that's why I threw the rope
Stainless
down.
rope.
Because if I can't make it down, no one else can make it down. So that's why the rope is there.
What are they slick with? Is it like oil or something?
Winthrop's sweat.
Ew!
And
No, I
monster
think they're-
clay.
I
It's
think
it's
they're
the
just
worst
that
of all possible
smoothly,
worlds.
they're like just that smoothly like hewn and cut and stuff that you just can't get a grip on them.
Yeah, you found this in a
It's-
couple of these shrines.
So.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's all.
That is your that is your movement, your action.
Okay.
And Olo, you are up.
I'm above. And everyone, for some reason, has to go back down. So I pretty much follow suit. Would the, no, they probably won't support my weight. Yeah, I might as well just go this side and from here, and then jump down.
Okay, you get
Ever
a
so
feather fall.
gently. Feather fall. Whatever
many-
the monk's version is.
Yeah. How many key points do you have left?
It doesn't cost key points.
It's
It doesn't.
It's
Oh man, monks.
It's reaction.
It's actually slow fall, so there's no key on this one.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you use your reaction and you come down and you are posed and poised and ready to go. What do you want to do
All right,
once you get to
so-
the ground?
All right, so I want to hold it in its place. I'm going to turn myself into cover. So I'm going to go into shell. So
Okay.
at least that'll give Winthrop and Thorn some cover. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. Unarmored defense. No,
All
wait,
right.
that's the wrong one. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you retract into your shell and it just sort of rolls and tilts on the ground. Yep. Giving Winthrop and Thorn a little bit of a shell to hide behind. Hollis.
And my AC is pumped up to I think it's 4 points or 3 points. 21, 22 points.
All right.
I thought it was 4, but Hollis is
trying to
going
fi-
to.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Hollis going to withdraw.
It is. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Plus, so my AC is now 23.
All right. So Hollis was disengaging.
Yeah, disengaging.
All right. And being a small creature, you are able to dash past the clay golem.
And
I thought the golem was medium.
Yeah, and Hollis is small.
Yeah, you need to be 2 sizes or a halfling.
Ooh, hang on. Let me check to see if this guy is large.
Leaving over on Lorne.
No,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Baka, but
same
ready to move on.
team.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why-
you're right. I was actually
Yeah.
assuming this guy was large, but no, you are correct. They are just medium. So no, you cannot
Sorry,
get past
guys.
him, Hollis.
Well, poo. That was my whole strategy
I
for
thought
saving
that
Baka's
was
life.
I thought that was the best strategy you guys had. No, you are correct. This is only a medium golem.
Well, I'm not. I'm not super chuffed about this. I get. God, what am I gonna do here? Hypnotic pattern. Oh, okay. I could.
But
completely.
it's a construct.
It is. This is true. However, if I move 5 feet this way,
Run! Just run!
I can't get.
Disengage.
I tried that. That's not going to work.
Oh.
We went through a whole thing. If I can't move past him at all. I can't even force an attack of opportunity. So if
But
that's
you
the
can
case,
disengage behind me.
if that's the case, then I'm going to move 5 feet this way, and I'm going to put my lightning wand right in his face, and I'm going to shoot him with lightning.
All right.
Holy shit.
Whee!
That is a good blast.
I hope it fails.
Keeping my fingers crossed.
Well,
Oh!
poo.
Oh.
But
yeah,
still,
you hit
that's
it, but it
15
moves
damage.
with surprising speed, and the spear seems to absorb some of the damage. But yeah, you hit him for a good, burst of damage, and you can see parts of the clay start to dry and sort of crack and char a little bit.
Keep hitting them, guys.
Winthrop.
Can do. I'll shoot him twice.
I try to do this nice. We're bowling through. Let's do this.
Hits.
Oh.
Second one, unfortunately, he gets his shield up and just boom. But your first arrow, once again, right into the clay and just sticks there. And you can see little spider webs of damage coming out.
So the floor is covered in clay, right?
Oh, the
Because
floor
we
is
killed a couple with them.
Yeah, the floor is stone, but there are little patches of clay left on the floor.
Oh, okay. I thought there'd be more. I could maybe kick Olo into the gladiator under its feet and knock it down. But I'm not very strong, so probably not. So I'm done.
I think it would take all of you to move Olo.
Stomp on his head and kick him forward.
Hey,
Just
Fuck
jump
off.
behind him.
Second successful save.
No, first success and one failure.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
you rolled a 12 the other time. Oh, your meat grinder.
Oh no.
That is correct.
I thought meat grinder was technically I know.
No, it's still illegal for these characters because we are
Yeah.
under the death curse. As long as you're
Yeah.
under the death curse, you can take it.
So you've got 1 and 1. Deepwalker bow.
Just shooty with my longbow. I'm just gonna scamper around to the other side here, though. Ba-ting. And ka-thunk. Yeah.
Directly
nice.
above.
Headshot.
18. Yay.
Mhm. Yeah, your arrow again just right through the top of its head, and it just it doesn't swivel its head. Its eyes almost just seem to roll up to the top of the skull, where it just sort of looks at you.
I just kind of smile and wave down at it.
No response. Beatrix, you are currently prone on the ground. But you
I'm
are
going to get up and I'm going to beat the ever-loving shit out of this thing. I'm so angry. Thank you, honey. Ian said,
Call him Thorn.
Ian wasn't on his headset when he said, go get him, honey. That's why it's fun.
Both of those strikes hit. Yeah, you get up, and as you come up again, you just slash, and it just arcs right through, and yeah, clay spatters across, and it's starting to look bloodied at this point.
I mark him so he gets disadvantage on attacking anyone else.
All right. But he immediately turns his attention from Walker back to you after you've hit him with those 2 strikes, and he once again raises his shield to try and smack you back down to the ground.
Of course! Oh, how much did you heal me for, Thorn? 5? Or 10?
10.
Ah, ha, ha, I'm
so
still
you are
alive!
prone, and then he's going to swing his spear at you. 14 is not enough to hit, and he will swing one last time. 15 is not enough to hit. From the ground, you are able to parry and keep your sword, and you are prone, but you are still alive.
Strangely.
Thorn.
All right.
Oh, wait, no. No, I have to succeed a saving throw or be knocked prone. I got up, so let me do my saving throw.
Oh, that is true. Yes, give your saving throw.
What? A 12?
So you are prone, but he still missed you.
Ugh.
Come on, he had advantage twice and still missed.
Where is our cleric?
Thorn.
All right, Thorn actually now has, he stowed his Rod of the Warlock on his last turn so that he can draw his rapier, and now being level 5 with Thirsting Blade, he can attack twice with it. So he will do that against the Gladiator.
Roll me your attack. No, your first one, he gets his shield in front. The second one, he just
no.
jams directly into his shield as well.
If you have if you have healing word, I would most appreciate it, or any one of us would most appreciate it.
Yeah. Sorry, I was hoping to do more on those 2 attacks. Any reason I could have gotten advantage on those?
Not a single one.
Baka?
Oh. Olo in the half shell.
Although in a half shell,
Turtle
it's still
power.
gonna. I mean, I'm in a half shell. Use me as cover. I don't know. Just use me right
Well,
now.
you're
That's all
prone on the ground, so you're about knee high right now.
Do you have a potion on
I mean-
you?
the only potion I have is potion of giant strength
Hello?
or something.
FYI, nobody wants a drunk guy saying, use me, use me.
Are you staying in your shell, Olo?
I am going to stay in my shell.
All right. Hollis.
Well, I've got a lightning wand out, and it does regenerate every day, so here we go.
Blast it.
Come on, fail.
Find the ground.
He's all ground. He's made of clay.
This
Fail!
time he
How's
was.
that for a fail? Yeah, your lightning bolt strikes true and burns a hole directly through the arm and shoulder of this clay golem. You can actually see through it down into the hallway as it just burns and crackles for 32 damage.
Noise.
You know, I've been thinking about a guitar that uses electricity in some way. I'm not sure exactly what that would look like, though.
That'll never fly.
Don't be ridiculous.
No one would listen to that. An electric guitar. Ha!
You'll be like that
Try.
crazy guy
Come on.
Gibson back in Baldur's Gate. He keeps trying to make one.
Yeah, I know. I got the
Shoot.
idea from a guy named Les back in the day, but whatever.
Keep thinking.
I mean,
So-
Olo's laughing from his shell. This idea is even worse than whatever I come with when I'm drunk.
Who heard of an electrified lute? Winthrop, you are up, and you can see that this clay gladiator, yeah, there are cracks and burn marks and scorch marks all across them. So what do you want to do?
That's my first shot.
First one,
19?
he parries it away, knocks it to the ground.
Oh, Luke. How about the second one?
That hits.
Nice.
Yeah, and this time when your arrow hits, you can actually see chunks of it start to spray off and fall. It's not holding together like it did when you were hitting it with your earlier strikes. Baka.
And I'm done.
Don't roll a 1.
Yeah, I'm hoping not to roll a 1. That's 2 fails.
This is good.
Ooh.
He's a bleeder.
The good news is the sheet for TA is almost ready.
Death from above, Walker Bow. What do you want to do?
Nothing much. Wait.
Shoot down.
Wait. This is a construct?
Can't you stabilize Baka?
No, he's almost dead.
Yeah,
It
you
is
get
a
the sense
construct.
that it's like a clay construct of some sort.
Yes.
Hang on.
We have things.
How the hell did I forget this?
Well, you're the only one who can get to Baka to like stabilize it, if you can do that.
Nobody can
I
get to Baka.
take up my mace of smiting and I drop down onto his head. Yeah!
You're throwing your mace.
No, I drop down on top of him, like with my mace above my head, and I swing down. Just like, yeah!
Oh, okay.
Oh, the sneaky mace of smiting.
And unfortunately, as you're jumping down, you see one of its eyes or ears just sort of perk towards you, and you land on top of its shield, and you swing, and you do not connect. Unfortunately,
Oh, hells. I completely forgot I had this thing. This could actually help us against this damn thing.
Do you have 2 attacks?
No, not until I hit level 5 of fighter.
all right. With that, Beatrix.
This thing's going down.
So you stand. 2 hits.
19. Is this thing dead?
It is not. You slash twice, and it leaves massive grooves across its body, but it is still up.
Oh, did it try to attack anyone else the last
Nope.
round?
Nope, it went after you and missed you twice.
Question: do you have action surge?
I think I already used that
Did you?
last time, I think.
Does anybody remember her using action surge?
I don't think she.
I don't.
Maybe it
Well,
was me that used it.
I don't remember. So
I don't remember.
I don't have action surge. I have
alright,
second
so
wind.
I'm going to use action surge.
That's an extra 2 attacks.
I think you used the second wind.
Yep, that's not action surge.
Yes. Yes, you use your second wind.
Oh, I thought they were the same. Alright, never mind. I'm
No,
going to
it's
fucking
not.
do it.
Oh,
Second wind is you get like extra HP because I used that last
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
and yeah, action surge you get extra attacks.
I thought it was a one or
unfortunately,
the... No!
you swing and
No!
neither of them connect. It gets its
No, this
shield
is
and its
bullshit!
spear up.
Oh man.
Oh!
And the first thing it's going to do is, once again, turn its shield towards you, Beatrix, as you have been hacking away mercilessly at it, and it is going to try and smash you down to the ground.
This
So you collapse to the ground with that,
Thorn, bring me
And
back.
and
I
then
know
it
you
is
got
going to
5
turn
more
its
left.
attention to Walker Bow, who it would have had to have tossed down to its side there.
Oh, then suddenly Walker Bow slips over.
And, well, she leapt down on top of him.
Oh right.
And so it is going to swing at Walker. And that is going to hit for 7 piercing.
I have 3 hit points left.
And it will swing once again, but you
Oh,
are
thank
able
God.
to get the mace up and duck out of the way, and you actually crash through one of the Hollises, as you do so, but you manage to block it and prevent it from hitting you.
All right.
Thorn,
So this thing is looking rough, right?
very rough.
All right. I think I'm gonna go after it again. That gives us more options.
I'm just bleeding out, that's all.
Yeah. So is Baka, but he's farther along the bleeding process. You'll be fine.
There we go.
yeah.
Yeah, your first attempt at a stab misses, and then you refocus, you put your feet, and you stab directly in. Roll your damage.
And I think I'm also gonna throw in the Divine Smite as well at 3rd level. But first, I'll do the damage.
3rd level, wow.
Well, it's a Warlock spell. Slot. So. Is that?
Is it dead?
Well, I'm not sure I get to.
Well, I'm asking Andy, is it dead? Or not Andy, Patrick, is it dead?
I know, but I'm not sure he has to commit until I.
Andy says yes.
Well, he hasn't finished rolling all his damage, because
Right.
that wasn't even a critical roll. That was just 1d8 plus 3.
Oh, so I need to do another. I was thinking the other 2. Oh no.
no, the +2 is the critical roll.
yeah, the +2 is the second D8.
Yeah. So
Ah,
now
okay.
I need to do my
Your smite.
smite. Yeah.
Which technically will be 8d8.
Wait, really? Yes. Oh, because those are doubled. It's 2
Yeah.
for the first, so it's 4, so it's 8d8.
Yes.
That'll be fun. Voila.
What does this look like?
Oh,
Right.
yay!
It's I'm stabbing this clay thing with a rapier. It's hard to make it particularly graphic, but
It will not be available for Kintsugi.
All right. I will say, as you stab through, just this radiant energy bursts out, and the clay golem melts around your sword in just this blast of white, hot energy. And it sort of liquefies and just melts down to the ground. And, the brass spear in its hand and the shield clatter loudly to the ground. In this blinding flash of light, with that, the last gladiator falls to the ground.
Thorn says, "Glad I could help."
All right, and
Thorn-
Hollis
Time for a short rest.
runs around the
I
corner.
look at Thorn and I say, yeah, just run to Baka as soon as right now.
Yeah, Hollis
Alright.
runs around the corner, slides on his knees like the Who, and with a potion in his hand, and
I got
saves
potion.
Thorn's life.
Lauren, just
Sorry,
put that
Baka's life.
character sheet.
I've got 49 potions on me currently, so I can drop that down to 48.
Well,
A lot of
I'll
good-
Because
restock
you know where
later.
they're located.
We
You
would
have
buried
6
you
hit
with
points,
all
my
your
friend.
healing potions if you had perished with them.
And is anybody helping Beatrix?
I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
potion on
Beatrix,
my
give
belt.
me. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow.
I just wanted to see what would have happened. Oh.
And Buck's
Yeah,
like,
you,
no,
you,
I'm
you
fine,
come to with Hollis, pouring a potion down your throat. You're like, I don't need that. I'm good.
It's like,
What took you so long?
okay.
All
Well,
right.
you
this
shouldn't
is
have
one
ran
of
down the
those-
hallway by yourself, you idiot.
All right, Beatrix, you want to roll your potion?
How did I know it was
Sure.
going to show up here?
How did you not know it was going to show up there? Wait until the consequence happens. That's the rule we've learned up until now.
Is he
All the rest
alive?
of them, when they died, they dropped their spear and they were a puddle.
Yes,
Sounds
that
like
one
he's
didn't
alive.
drop its spear. It reformed and killed you.
I'm
Well, I don't
assuming
know
we hear
that.
bickering.
Yeah,
shout
they're
back,
alive.
yes, he's alive, and he's still stupid.
Let's go back
It should be
upstairs.
2d4 plus 2, so you have 6.
Come on,
Oh,
let's
okay,
go, guys.
sorry.
We'll walk
and-
upstairs while they're arguing in the dark.
All right, so Hollis and Baka, as you guys are standing there, you can see now that in the sort of portcullis areas, you see the 4 gladiators have reformed and are standing there, but are not holding their spears.
Ah! All right, let's go. Let's go. Out. And I sort of get behind Baka and I start pushing the shell. Out.
I just pick them up
Ah,
and slowly saunter out.
Rear Admiral.
Giggity.
All right,
so
so you
the
guys get to the
spears-
top. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to short rest before we put the spears in.
Darn tootin'.
I
All right,
just
so you
remember-
guys sit down. You dangle your legs off the edge of the pit. You
What if
collect your rope.
there's a time limit on the spears? Like they'll disappear and go back to them. If we
You
wait
have
too
the
long.
most hit points. You can handle. Why don't you put this? Why don't we leave and you can put the spears in when we'll watch you?
Everybody
Okay.
who's healing with hit dice gets an extra 3 hit points.
Whee! 15, motherfucker.
All right,
I can cast Cure Wounds if people need it.
1, 2.
Let me see how many I need.
Oh, I have a hang now.
How far
wait,
away
what
from me are we from a long rest? I'm assuming it's still early day.
It is bright and early in the morning. And
Yeah, I'll take a healing spell if anyone has it.
And Beatrix,
Yes?
with all the exertion and the heat and the sort of enclosed space in here, give me a Constitution saving throw, please, as your heavy armor just feels much, heavier and more tiring than normal. But it is not enough to slow you down. You just need an extra long drink of water, and you feel just fine.
I remembered I had a potion of vitality this adventuring day, which means for 24 hours, when I roll hit die, I get max value.
Yep.
Lucky bastard. I'm
So
already
once
out of
they're
hit
all
die
out-
today.
Once
This is like
they're
the
all
start.
out, it goes in. The spears go in.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you guys place the 4 spears in the hands of the statues, and as you do so, the stone pedestal begins to turn on the spot, and an ornate stone cube corkscrews up of the pedestal.
Okay, no, I got this one, guys. I scoop up a small amount of sand from the floor.
I just pick up the cube when we leave.
And so you guys have collected Shagambi's puzzle cube.
Told
Hooray!
ya.
Yay!
We've
Wow.
solved your clay statue beatdown puzzle.
You
At least I
have.
got Chie almost ready to play.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we saved your stupid life, so let's go.
No, because at some point it might happen. I now have him ready to pop in at a moment's notice. I just need to, add in all of the Xanathar's spells.
So, Baka, how opposed are you if you were to say fall being an exhibit in the museum, along
Oh,
with all the
geez.
treasures?
They have turtles here.
Yeah, that's like stuffing a human.
Oh, wait, so you wanted to?
No!
I was thinking we could get
I'm your
everybody. That
wife!
would be amazing.
No, I'm your wife!
That's already in my will.
What? I didn't agree to that!
You can't have people killed and stuffed in your will. That's not how wills work.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Wait, so it's in your real will that someone should kill you and stuff you?
Well, the second part. How will people know this great visage?
We'll paint you a portrait.
Not good
Beatrix
enough.
is Beatrix would be dead. She can't really object when she's dead, so you could do, stuff her up.
I can as a spouse, legally speaking.
Okay, this has gotten weird. I thought I was making a funny comment, so let's just get on from this bit.
Well, as you guys are walking out, can I get Baka and Hollis and Walker Bow to give me perception checks, please?
Oh, certainly.
Check.
Wow.
It'd help if I had my character sheet up. Perception.
2 4s.
I see nothing.
Hollis, you hear what sounds remarkably like a mechanical chiming coming from one of the small homes just beside the temple as you guys are exiting.
Mechanical chimes.
Clock?
Possibly a clock. Possibly the glockenspiel. I don't know.
Wanderlust is okay, right? Or she's just our token. She's back at the...
She's just the token.
Okay, so I'm going to suggest. All right, do we know any mechanical bells or chimes? Bag of Nails was looking for a stone of some sort, not a bell, or was he?
He's looking for like a big crystal.
Yeah. Okay.
He's looking for a big peach or orange, I think.
Navel.
Yeah.
Yeah, peach
Okay.
or orange.
All right. So I'm going to say, do you want to check that out?
I suggest
Yeah.
we go quietly.
Yes. Sounds good to me. I would like to stealth up.
Me too.
Why don't the
All right.
stealthiest go up?
Yep.
Sneaky.
Yeah, Walker Bow, why don't you lead the way
Sneaky.
with guidance?
I don't think I need it, but I will still take it.
Yeah,
I should have guidance myself.
Yeah,
Oh,
as a
man,
group, you guys
earholes.
generally are moving fairly quietly. Baka's potions are rattling a little bit and clinking, and he's still just sort of a little shaken up about how close he came to dying.
Oh no,
Again.
I go old school and have like bits of grass and straw used as a cushion for those things.
But you hear the chiming, and you can tell that it is, striking about 11 bells, which is, about the right time of the morning. And, to you, Hollis, that even sounds pretty impressive because however old this must be, it's obviously still keeping pretty good time. And Walker, you move up to, it's a small house, but, everything's overgrown. The walls are sort of cracked, but they're holding, and you can see the door is, slightly caved in, and that's allowing some of the sound to come through.
Does the door look like it's going to be easily opened, or are we going to have to force it?
It looks like you probably have to give it a little bit of force.
Olo and I'll come up behind her if he will, and we'll cover.
I drink a little bit, this drink to give me a little bit of strength.
Well, I kind of look back and I'm just like, we're not going to get in there quietly. Do you want to try and find another way around, or just barge in?
Check the front door. Or the back door. I guess we're at the front door based on the map.
So what's wrong exactly?
The door is partially caved in. We can open it, but it's not going to be quick and it's not going to be quiet.
And it looks like it's going to fall over, so maybe don't climb on the roof.
But yeah, if you want, I can like run around and see if there's another way in, like a window or something.
Yeah, it's probably the best. I don't
Okay.
have silence.
Sorry, I lost track of where we are. We're trying to get back into.
We are there, and this house here has possibly a still working clock that has just struck 11 bells.
This will be great for the museum.
Perhaps.
So it's a
Investigation or
clock?
perception for another entrance?
Investigation.
That's not so good.
No, you can see that. I mean, this building abuts right up to its neighbors. It's almost like a row house. You can see there are a couple of windows, and most of those seem to have just very sort of simple slats and bars. So you might be able to get in through there, but it's a small space.
So our turtles aren't going to make it through.
No.
You know what? While I'm back here, the walls aren't very smooth, are they?
No, these walls are very easily climbable.
All right, I'm just gonna have a wee peek. Do I have to roll stealth again? But I want to peek in the window.
Well, that's up to you.
Well, do I have to roll stealth again?
Yes.
Okay. I peek in the window.
You peek in the window, and you can see, there's been sort of partial collapse, but for the most part, this looks like somebody's study and or workshop. You can see that most of the inner walls have been removed. You can see large bookcases. You can see some open tables, and off to one side, you see what appears to almost be a grandfather clock that is still ticking.
So does it all look new, or does it all look like aged and decayed and stuff? Does it look like somebody's still currently like using the space?
No, this looks very, very old.
Okay.
The Red Wizards did say that they had a hideout here somewhere, but they had to run.
That was over here.
Okay, never mind.
I scamper back, and I relay what I found.
Okay, well,
You didn't
I would like to check
for
it out.
anything else? Yeah. That might be.
Yeah, throw a perception check in there.
Okay. All right. You want me to go in?
Oh, no, it's fine.
It's fine. Just go in and.
All right, Olo, give me a survival check if you want to forage.
If I'm not covering her, I'll give him advantage. That did not help.
That didn't help.
Well, no, I was going to do it the help action, but
Even with the help action, yeah.
All right, so would you? Yeah, you managed to stealth sort of back. Olo, as you are wandering and exploring, you find a couple of plants, but give me a perception check while you are doing your wandering as well. And so, what else are you doing, Walker Bow?
Well, I relayed that to the group, and it seems like they wanted a little bit more investigation. So, yeah, what exactly do you want me to look for? Like, I don't mind going back inside. It doesn't look like anyone's been in there for a while, and it's not. And if I get into trouble, it's not going to be really hard for you guys to come in and get me. So I don't mind going back in. Just what am I looking for? Like, what do you want me to look for?
Shinies.
Bring out the clock.
Aside from shinies are a given.
Any issues that might arise if we were to walk into this place, like old traps or collapsing houses or something.
Okay.
And how we're going to get that clock out.
We'll deal with the clock later. I want to raid the study first.
All right.
The clock's in the study, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
There might be something
okay.
cool about the clock. We don't know yet.
All right.
Stay away from any books that may seem very, that catches your eye. Stay away from any of those books.
Listen, Dorian is not here, okay?
Nobody would do that. Nobody's that dumb.
And Olo, you find some Briath root, which you recognize will gain, allows you to gain some, temporarily. It allows you to sort of bolster your health, and you find 3 of those.
Cool. So can I, Can I use my herbalism kit to make it into potions?
You can't use it to make it into potions, but you can. What you can do with your herbalism kit, you know that if you consume a fair amount of this, you've got to make a Constitution saving throw, or it basically poisons you. And I'm going to say you are able to use your herbalism kit and take that away. So it just is going to allow you to have some of the hit points without any of the negative side effects on these 3 routes.
Woo!
And as you are exploring, just very faintly, you hear the sounds of almost sort of hissing and whirring and what sounds like rhythmic tapping. And it is coming from the sort of little lip and spit of land somewhere down around there. And now back to you guys exploring. As you investigate, you can, looking around, you can see that, this space, there's old tools. You can see most of the bookshelves have been cleared out, but there are a couple of what appear to be, leather-bound books that are still on, 1 or 2 of the shelves. But for the most part, it looks like this place has been cleared out, but there are still a few things left behind.
Okay. If the place has been mostly cleared out, I would like to take my Yikalwa, my spear, and I would like to sort of push the door aside with it.
Okay, and yeah, you have to sort of put your back into it, and it creaks loudly, but it gives way fairly readily.
And I kind of stay outside for a second. I go, hello? Knock, knock. Did I get a response?
No response.
Okay. I'm going to, everybody at my back, step inside.
Okay, yep. Ready to go.
Into the house?
Wait,
Yep.
what are we doing?
Okay.
Hollis steps inside the house, and there's enough light filtering through the windows that you can see fairly easily inside here. And you can see, there's much like a lot of the other dilapidated homes you've seen. There's furniture that's sort of gone to rot and waste. But what you notice, and your eye quickly sort of picks this up, is that some of the items in here look like they are miniatures or doll houses, that kind of thing.
Interesting. Like the guy was maybe like this is a hobby of whoever lived here, or like the tools, do they look like they would be amenable to the construction of doll houses?
Give me an investigation check.
That is, oh god, why am I investigating?
Well, actually, and you can use your sort of proficiency for tinkering with this as well.
Okay.
And yeah, with that roll, even that's enough. You can tell this isn't necessarily someone who was a tinkerer, but it looks more like it was, maybe somebody who is into engineering, as these little models look like they are, really well designed sort of replicas of the city. You can see a couple of, buildings, but you can also see that, what appear to be things like waterworks and, moving fans and things like that are also built in here. So, whoever was in here was, very, very clever.
My gnome senses are tingling. Okay, so I sort of keep my hands off, but I kind of take a look at some of the houses, some of the models. Does it look like these might have been like a model of Omu?
It does. It very definitely looks like a lot of these are buildings that you've passed or that you've seen. So this may have been, a designer of some sort.
Of the buildings that I see, do I recognize any temples?
No, you don't recognize any of them as temples.
Curses. No intelligence gathering. Okay. But I guess I'm guessing I'm seeing like the palace and like the market and like the major buildings of town, right?
Yes. And, the bell tower and things like that.
Oh, yeah, about the bell tower. I should smash it just to sort of maintain
No.
verisimilitude. But okay, so I would like to sort of poke around the models and the sort of little engineering models to see if I can find anything interesting in them.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Nothing.
You don't notice too much. I mean, you recognize that they're very sort of well designed and well built, but yeah, clearly they are, they were old and left behind, and you can see that there were clearly things that were taken. So when and if this place was abandoned, you can see areas where things that were there were definitely moved, and the bookcases were obviously cleared out. But yeah,
Okay.
The few books that are there, look to you like sketchbooks and maybe a journal.
Okay, cool. And I call in who's good at investigating, Walkerbow. I say, Walkerbow, can I get your help checking out this clock, perhaps?
Guidance.
And can I also get you to guidance, and also I will help you, and I will point out where you need to go. So that was a 17 plus whatever the guidance roll is.
I was
There
making
might-
little trilling noises.
There might be shinies.
Oh yeah, I'm helping. I'm doing it.
Investigation's so good, the police siren went off.
Yeah, you investigate.
Yeah, I
you
can't
look
help
up
that.
and down this clock, and you can tell, it's like nothing you've ever seen. I mean, it is, you open up the sort of doors, and you can see, there are sprockets and clockworks and things that are moving very, very well. There's a fairly, large pendulum on it that has what appears to be a large stone affixed to the end of it, which, is making it swing back and forth. But you don't find any, hidden, pockets or crevasses in it. You do find a small plaque on the inside that, when you sort of clean and scrape it off, you find a nameplate, and you can just you see the name Gora is all that you can sort of make out on it.
I show it to Hollis. Does Gora mean anything to you?
I don't know. Does Goro mean anything to you? And you know what? This is exactly the sort of role that the gnome, rock gnome knowledge artificer's lore thing actually does apply to. So 18.
No, the name doesn't mean anything to you, but you recognize that it's clearly the name of whoever built this, and you would infer that it was probably the name of the homeowner.
It's Gora's clock.
Okay.
Whoever Gora.
Would
I go searching for shinies.
Do any of us Chaltons know who Gore is? Is there a man
Really?
bear pig?
You do not recognize the name. You find a whole bunch of, again, flipping through sort of sketchbooks and things like that. And give me a perception check as you do that, Walkerbow.
Oh.
You recognize that in a couple of these sketchbooks, they go from buildings to what look to be, especially to your eyes, traps and other sorts
Ooh.
of, sort of very, and looking over them, you recognize they are devious traps, but clearly it's a very marked shift from the buildings and things that you found. And while you're there, roll me percentile dice, please.
Uh-oh.
No, this
Oh,
is
snap.
for possible loot.
Hooray.
Or form of death.
48.
We
It's
get
a mimic.
48 deaths.
It's
No,
a
you
mimic.
don't find anything else.
No.
Meh.
Oh.
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait,
suggest
wait,
we keep-
The trap
Oh,
thing. Do I
God.
recognize those as being like? Is it like instructions like this trap is in this building, this trap is in this building? Have we come across any of these traps already yet?
No, they're just very, individualized. So you recognize.
Oh, okay.
It's like somebody, it was their idea book, so they weren't
Oh, okay.
in for locations, but you recognize that, they are very devious and very nasty.
And we haven't come across any of them yet?
Not that you recognize.
I'm going to suggest we take this with us
Oh, yes.
because
Ooh, yes.
we have a very large dungeon to explore at some point, and if this is an Omuan dungeon that was commissioned, say, by the royal family or whatever, this might be the book of traps for that dungeon.
Oh yeah,
Worst
we're
case
taking
scenario,
it.
it'll give us a little bit of insight into how some of the traps are made, which means we could possibly disable or, reverse engineer them.
Yep.
Last
Yoink.
thing, I'm going to pick up. You said there was a journal as well?
Yep. There were, as you flip through, you recognize that, there are a couple of, what are clearly journals.
Okay,
And-
excellent. I will start flipping through the journals.
Okay, and most of the pages, they're rotted away and gone, but yeah, they appear, to again, you see the name, Gora, show up through it, and it's ideas, and you recognize them as simple blueprints and charts and things like that for building and tinkering.
Neat.
Ah. Do I get the sense that Gora might have been a gnome? Or would this have been a human tinkerer?
Everything in here appears to be human-sized.
And I look around and I say,
No, just a normal tinkerer, dude.
yeah. I look around and I say, this is way too clever for humans. Something must be up.
Let's get the clock.
Racist.
No, just realist.
No,
okay.
that's what
No.
racists say.
All right. So I'm guessing that this clock looks like it weighs 1,000,000 tons.
The clock looks like it probably weighs about 75 to 80 pounds. So it's movable, but it's not going to be simple.
Okay. I am going to. All right. We can't take this thing right now. We're going to have to come back with Dave and Wanderlust. Do you think Wanderlust can carry any more? Because we already have loaded her down quite heavily.
Didn't we get another other dinosaurs last adventure?
Yes, but that player's not here right now.
Okay, well, I still have some money. I was going to buy another one, so we can have another pack animal.
And Wanderlust still is not laden down. I mean, you guys have boats and things like that, which actually to a dinosaur are not very much.
Okay.
Yeah, she's elephant sized, so.
Yeah,
All
and
right,
we've got a few people who have at least a 16 strength, so
Okay, so I'll haul out my tinkerer's tools, and I'll kind of park the gears of the clock so that they don't get damaged in transit, and then I'll say, let's start dragging.
Well, give me a
Because-
tinkering check.
A tinkering check. Where
Guidance.
are my tinkerer's tools? Go. And guidance says 1d4.
yup. It's always 1d4.
18.
Yep, you use your tools, and you slow everything down, and you pack it up, and you feel pretty secure that you'll be able to move it carefully and not damage it.
Okay, let's slowly make our way out of here and back to the north. That shouldn't be. We're not too far away. We're just down the road.
While they're carrying it, are there any inscriptions on the clock, like on a faceplate or anything like that?
You found the one metal plate that had the name Gora.
That was it?
inscribed on
There's
it.
nothing
That's it.
else? No maker's mark except for that, kind of, or oil twice a century kind of thing?
Nope, nothing like that. And Hollis would be able to say that that's probably because this was in the, his own home. Had it been sold or, given to someone else, it probably would have had a lot more information or even design on it. The design is just very simple, but very elegant and, well done.
Well, we do have Gora's journals, which will probably take some time to reconstruct and clean up if we want to pull anything else out of them, which is exactly the job for a museum. And we have, the nice book of traps, which once we're done with it, we'll be able to hand back to them. We have this clock. So at least Gora's work will live on at some other continent in the hands of a museum
No,
run
same
by
continent.
sociopaths.
Same continent.
Yeah,
Oh,
same
yeah, that's right. We're
continent.
taking it back to
But-
Kirsa Ball.
The word
Also,
Not
can you
Kirschball.
imagine a
artifact
big
appropriation.
empty marble display room with just the clock in the center, the ticking echoing off vaulted ceilings with
That
just
seems like
Gorn labeled.
That seems like a waste of space.
Oh, you've never been to the museum. Lots of it's a waste of space, then most of the stuff is packed away in crates.
Yeah, we need to talk about efficiency. Anyways,
That's what I'm an expert at.
hooray! So we drag the thing all the way back to our illustrious Triceratops.
Yay!
All right. Can I get a group dexterity check, please?
Right.
Does
Those
anyone
Or
have
do you have
pass without
specific
a
people that are
trace?
carrying it?
We could just run back and grab Dave.
Excuse, I can carry it. I got the strength, baby.
We'll all help if it's a group if it's dexterity. We'll all help because we're doing
Yeah.
pretty good.
Han, don't
Yeah.
you have pass without a trace as a spell by now? You should have it because it's very important for these things, especially when your wife ain't
Who?
stealthy.
Nagging wife. Didn't you get that spell?
Yeah, didn't you get that spell? I need that spell. We all need the spells, not just for me.
Beatrix, can I get a dexterity check, please?
I thought I already did one. Oh, shit. See
And
what I was
Olo.
talking about?
This is because you're doing it in a New Jersey accent.
Olo?
Wait,
All right.
is it-
Yes, you guys
sorry,
passed.
dexterity?
Yeah,
That's a
dexterity. Yeah, as a
save,
group,
not
you guys
check.
passed. Beatrix, you slip and lose your grip, for a second, but you guys are able to carry it safely back to your camp.
Hooray! We've
Olo,
solved the
do you
clock
let-
puzzle.
Yeah, Olo, do you let anybody know what you heard, or show them the routes that you found?
I do. I mean, I'm not gonna hide it. If anybody is going to use it, might as well use it now.
Well,
So
I think we're done for the day, aren't we? Because
I at least would want to take a short rest before I did anything else.
I'm
You
out
guys
of
just-
hit die.
You guys
just
had a
took
short rest. It is now, not even noon. It's just before lunchtime.
yeah.
So you guys
We
can
have
head
one
back
more
to your
camp-
camp.
Is there a
Dave can, he will have some food prepared for you as he is, going to take a little bit of time off from getting the bell for Beatrix to prepare you guys some food.
That's
You're
so
a good
mean.
man, Dave.
So what do you guys want to do with the rest of your day?
Shout at
Uh,
Dave if we're not going into temples.
Well, we only
Oh
have
my
one
God.
temple left, right? Maybe
Yeah,
we should
right.
figure out.
Yeah.
Maybe we should study the puzzle cubes and stuff. Something non-combat related. Also, it's almost
Uh,
9. Does anyone mind if we take a break?
No,
I
let's
think
take
we
a
should.
let's take a bathroom break and we'll pick up.
Okay.
Hooray!
Well, you shouldn't be so mean to Dave. I'm not mean. I am appropriately harsh to my subordinate. You're mean. Wow, that felt bad to justify.
How am I mean?
I was talking to Steph. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
Steph was walking away and talking to me, not you. Sorry.
Okay, because like here I am saying that I'm going to I'm lighting up, but I'm going to try and share it with Dave to try and help him relax. And you're just like, oh, you're so mean. I'm just like, what did I do?
Oh no, I was giving Steph crap for the bell as she was walking
Okay.
Be right back.
away. Yeah, me too.
And how many?
Sorry, Nabil, you're roboting.
Okay, I'm back. How badly have you guys tortured Dave?
I'm trying to relax and
So,
share some of my catnip with him.
See, there you go. That's the way to do it.
Walker Bow is soothing Dave with some words as I'm sitting on him.
Are you sitting on Dave?
Don't sit
Yeah.
on Dave. He's not an egg. We need
I
him
mean,
to
his-
cook eggs.
His head is not quite round.
Your head's more egg-like than Dave's is.
Oh no, this is the
Oh.
the proper bone structure. See, and he'll point to his cheekbones. See, high cheekbones of noblehood. And note the height. Note the height, my friend.
Yes, and the proper overbite that you have going there.
What?
Oh no, don't have that.
Okay,
Oh no, you do.
no.
And the sallow cheeks. And is that jaundice I see?
Are you describing my butt?
No, I think he's describing being second billing now.
Ah,
I have
You
no
assume
idea
that
what you're
you're
talking
at
about.
all part of the show.
apparently Winthrop and Hollis are bickering over who gets top billing.
No, I offered it to him in an earlier adventure. I was trying to be a dick and take it back.
Oh.
Ah,
Well, they're
okay.
bickering over who gets top billing, so my story hasn't changed.
No, it's going to be about a monk, an epic monk who enjoys his libations, maybe tumbles around in an amusing fashion on the stage.
Huh.
Who could we find, Olo, that would fit that bill?
Well, Jackie Chan, obviously.
Now, I prefer Sammo Hung. He is much closer to Olo's physique.
But Olo, who do you know who enjoys a drink
I don't know.
and is a monk?
I don't know. I'm passed out over Dave.
David Carradine.
Oh God,
No,
this is
I
just
would
painful.
like. No.
You,
David Carradine is a
Olo,
great.
you.
Dave Carradine is a great idea, but let's just hang on to that.
We just need to keep him away from the belts, that's all.
The Belf?
Never mind.
David,
That's dark.
Don't worry about it.
trust me. Don't Google it. It'll just destroy you from the inside.
What? I want to Google it now.
Yeah, I want to know what you're talking about. Just in the most general nature.
David Carradine was he was kind of a martial arts actor.
Oh,
Um,
I know what happened.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, yeah! As soon as you said
We're
David Carradine, I got it.
This is a family stream.
Is this a
I
family
just-
Did he
stream?
injure himself severely in a groinal area?
No.
No.
Lauren,
No,
I'll tell
not
you in
at all.
Discord. I'll tell you in Discord.
Okay.
Have you ever? Has anyone ever seen the infomercial he did?
No.
He did an
Oh,
info?
it's the best. It's like the most hilarious thing in the world. I forget what he might have been involved, or it might have just been like some company in the 90s that had this like cheesy exercise product. You know how you had like the shake weights and stuff like that. So they invented
And
this
it ju-
like God, they invented this,
Guys,
like-
when we're explaining it to him, it was a Batman suit, right?
It was a Batman suit.
was it? Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so he had this like this exercise contraption, which was like this like hose that you could like hold on to and like do Tai Chi moves with. But like they didn't have the thing built, so like his prop was like a 2-foot length of like cut down garden hose, and he's just flailing around this thing in his backyard. It's hilarious. It's the funniest thing you'll watch today.
Well, his whole career is hilarious because apparently he was the darkest one or something that showed up to the very first interview or audition for Kung Fu, and somehow that's how he got it. I remember hearing that. I should research it. It was a weird story, but he knew that he was typecast and just went along with it. Like
He
it was a
didn't really
mistake.
care. He just got He just got the role.
Yeah. So he's he's like the whitest white guy that ever whited a white guy, but he's somehow playing like an Asian kung fu master. It was bizarre.
I watched that show quite a bit when I was a kid.
I
Yeah,
saw a couple of episodes of it, and it was just bad.
It was like a littlest hobo with a sad white guy.
Starring
Oh.
a sad drunken white guy.
Is everybody back?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I am.
All right. Let's restart from where we left off. You guys have gone back to your camp. You've managed to have a small lunch, a short rest. The afternoon and the rest of the day is ahead of you guys. What would you like to do?
Let's investigate
all
these
right.
cubes.
We do get a short.
Okay, I had before we move any further, who's missing some health?
I'm good.
I'm missing a lot of health, which is why I'm just like, let's RP the rest of the session.
Okay,
Baka,
I found some.
break out the
I found
potions.
some- yeah, I found some leaves here. They just restored temporary hit. They just add temporary hit points. So,
Ooh.
how much are you
Oh,
missing?
can I take a look around for those after he shows us? With a survival check, forage?
Sure, give me a survival check.
Nice.
While this is going on, I'm going to be slightly selfish, but not so much given what just happened, and cast this on myself.
Death ward.
And could we all take a moment? And I know I've been hard on you, Dave, and I am very appreciative. How many adventures have we all been on where we had a lunch?
You managed to find one route, Winthrop.
Oh, fuck, I'm taking this out on Dave.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
no. Okay.
It would be hard to talk to Dave. He's kind of stuck in my butt crack.
Well, I think he's
Ew.
doing
Ew.
Steph's work. No, he's digging out a bell for Steph. It's taking him like days.
I will say you also managed to find with that roll something that you recognize as a Zabu mushroom.
Oh, a Zabu mushroom. It
And-
does.
What does it do?
You recognize that you have to be very careful handling it, but if crushed or struck, you know that it releases spores in sort of a 10-foot radius sphere, and that can also be hurled up to 30 feet away, much like a grenade.
Ooh.
Can I use my herbalism kit to, in any way, to change it, modify it? I don't know.
We're going to put it in, if his herbalism kit has a little glass jar, why don't we put it in that just to be safe?
We could do that.
Yeah, no, you know this is too, yeah, you would not want to play around with this too much for fear of releasing the spores on yourself, but you know that the spores just cause this incredible itchiness that lasts for a while to get rid of. But
Oh,
Okay,
you can crush it or you can throw it.
Okay,
Nope,
here's a glass jar.
this
Just put
sounds
it in there.
Excellent. This sounds like hilarity is about to ensue.
So there was one time where we were out in the field for days and days and days, and one poor sod wiped with it.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
God.
He nearly threw himself off a cliff before we threw him off his horse.
So what are the leaves called?
They're the Riath roots.
And I guess I'll keep the Zabu mushroom in a little glass jar. I'll use it as a grenade.
Oh, I have 3
Yeah.
Riath roots. These are just horribly poisonous, right?
Typically, if you eat too much of them, they are. You can eat one, and it gives you temporary vitality. But you were warned if you eat too many of them, you can overdose and sort of be poisoned by them.
Okay,
Oh,
hold on.
okay.
The one
But
that
Olo has 3 of them that he found, and he used his herbalism kit and rolled well enough that I said that he took away the possibility of being poisoned on those 3.
Oh, we extracted the
Hold on.
the good part.
Hold on. There was somebody who found another Riath root.
I
Winthrop
did.
found
I did.
one, and he found Beatrix has some from before. Winthrop, when he was searching just now, found one, but he also found the mushroom.
Yeah, I have
Okay,
two.
because
I have 2 already
because-
listed, but
Can
No,
you make a
because-
potion out of
because
these,
any of
Olo?
No, apparently I can't make them into potions. They just restore temp hit points. But the Riad's root that you found, that I could use my herbalism kit to remove any ill side effects on it.
Oh, I'll
you'd
hand
have
it
to,
to
you'd
him.
have to, you'll have to. Well, give me another roll. See how well you do.
What do I roll for that? Survival?
For herbalism, it's a D20 plus your proficiency, plus that'd be it's wisdom. So because it'd be more medicine or anything else.
Wisdom. Just a straight up wisdom roll?
No, it's wisdom plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh,
Because you're proficient
Sorry,
with your herbalism kit.
Yeah, if you're proficient wisdom saves, give us a wisdom save.
wisdom.
Good
save.
roll.
No, wait. Oh, sorry. I'm just.
He rolled
noting
a
it down.
text card.
I know. Sorry. I just did that for myself. Wisdom save.
Amazing.
Ooh, yeah. With that, no, you don't. You think you may have made it okay, but you're not as certain as you were with the other ones.
Dang it. Okay, this seems okay, guys. We're okay with this.
Woo!
I made death root.
All right. So I have 6 Riath roots, and I will put down 1 dodgy.
What's a dodgy?
The one that I just tried to.
Yes. 1 is dodgy, but we don't know that.
Yeah, Eku, while watching this is just like, just don't overdo it with them and you're fine. Take one at a time.
But all at once, we could maybe powder them and take off the active ingredient.
No, you can't snort them.
Oh,
So what's the plan?
You could
Another,
add-
temple?
you could add them to
Seriously,
the-
this noble will get himself killed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna suggest that, and this is the wife saying this. I'm gonna suggest that we just came out of this temple down here, right?
Yes, the last one left is over there.
Okay.
but there's also a weird sound to the south on the vaguely phallic shaft.
Yes, there's a sound to the south. There's the kobold hideaway, and then there's kind of the this area here, which is the sort of old temple, the old palace, where our illustrious princess wants to get her her crown family jewels back.
Now a thought. There's
It was a
also
chalice. It was a chalice.
there's also the King of Feathers, right?
Yes, Will leave the
Now-
King of Feathers to his own devices.
What if we brought? I'm just saying. What if we brought the King of Feathers to the auntie?
Why don't we bring the princess to the King of Feathers?
Because she's kind of mad at me right now.
Because we don't want to have the princess killed by a rampaging T-Rex.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that would happen, but
I mean, I don't care. I doubt she'll come here. She would stay in where.
Kirseball.
Yeah, Kirseball.
Yeah, but we're trying to find her bits that she wants in the place where the auntie are, right?
Oh yeah, the Yonti have basically taken over that whole place.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying, I could spend a little time skulking around, find the King of Feathers, and maybe we can figure out a way to bring him over there.
Yeah, because this is
Base.
always what happens in a Godzilla movie. The humans decide they're going to weaponize Godzilla, and it ends up super effective and super, it just works out for everyone, well for everybody.
I haven't
Baka,
read that one. Is it new?
Baka, do you have an oxygen destroyer by any chance?
What do you mean, oxygen destroyer?
Has no one ever watched the original Godzilla movie?
We're making Godzilla movie references now.
I have not seen the original Godzilla.
Oh, it's rough, but it's also
Actually,
kind of
I should
terrifying.
change that to I have not seen the original Godzilla. I believe if I have, it was at any given time when I do not currently have memories of doing so.
Oh no,
All right,
the original
let's
Godzilla
keep some
was
focus,
great.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could
all
I
Yeah.
build on my amazing plan with just one caveat that I think you guys will like? What if we stop at Bag of Nails' place first with him?
No, I like this idea, but I don't think we're
Mhm.
going to be able to control the King of Feathers. I think that this is going to end badly.
I
Does
can get his
anyone have
attention
a
from range.
Does anyone have a dominate monster spell?
Wait,
No.
is a dinosaur a beast?
Yes, it is, and I have dominate beast.
I have animal friendship.
Oh my God, are we about to ride the King of Feathers?
I am.
Oh God.
Let me
No.
check something out here. Animal friendship. Beast, no harm. Choose beast. That intelligence is going to be the.
I have speak with animal as well.
Just because the King of Feathers might know that you mean it no harm doesn't mean it might not want to eat you.
But I have speak with animals, so I might be able to convince it to come with me. Obviously, I
is-
mean it no harm. I'm its buddy. These guys are going to come and take his territory. So if we
what is
go
the-
and take him out now,
What's the goal
he
here,
gets
though?
this whole city.
Why
Kill
are
the
we-
Here's the
auntie.
thing, guys. I cannot cast today. Dominate beast.
Right. We'll table this for now. We'll use this tomorrow.
Could I make a point that we could get a jump start because animal friendship I can cast. I have it in the ring. We haven't used the ring today,
What is the point of?
and it's
taking
24 hours.
What's the point?
So he can. He's a friggin' asset.
What are we using him for, or her?
To destroy the. I was going to use her for destroying the auntie and Bag of Nails.
Do we know where Bag of Nails is?
Yeah, we
Well,
were
I
at
was
his house.
We
gonna
know
go-
where he used to be.
Yeah.
I was just going to have her stomp his house. That was it.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's something that potentially would work, but it's nothing we need to work on right now, right? Why don't we just head?
But if
And
we
animal
could keep
friendship
this guy
doesn't,
for
doesn't give you
days.
control over an animal. It just means it doesn't see you as harmful.
Yeah, if he sees us more as lunch, then that's probably better for him. It's like, oh, I don't have to worry about these guys. These guys are friendly to me. I'll just eat them.
No, animal friendship.
Yes, and all that means is
Oh yeah, no
as a-
harm.
yeah. And Eku will point out as well that it probably won't think you'll do it any harm anyway.
Huh?
He's the king of feathers, not just some feathered dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not necessarily that he's not going to be hostile to us if we go up to him. It's more the fact of he's big, he's powerful, he is the top of the food chain, and unless we do something to mess with him, he'll probably ignore us if he's not hungry.
Well, then it's not animal friendship, is it?
Well, it's more like animal non-threatening ship.
Okay,
I'd be
fine.
game for watching you attempt it, though.
I'll run to his opposite side. I have 3 charges on the ring. We'll use fear, and I'll just keep chasing him.
Guys, let's
Wow.
let's focus here. I think we should head back to the log of ambushing and go to this last shrine because I want to get this over with. Once we have
Yeah.
all the cubes in our possession, then we can start ripping the city a new one before going to our final destination.
That sounds good to me.
I kind of want to try talking to the King of Feathers. Oh, wait. Dave, come here. Can I see the size of your finger?
No.
Remember, he won't do
And-
anything
Yeah, I know.
greatly dangerous.
I know. I was just trying to be funny.
Sir?
Besides,
Don't
Besides,
listen to him.
yes, Dave has a busy and yet not all that laborious day. It's just more, kind of busy work day, polishing up this nice clock.
No, he's digging out the bell.
Is he still?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
he
Steph,
is.
Steph had, that's why I keep giving her crap for it.
Steph demanded that he clear all the rubble out of the collapsed tower and try and open up space enough to get this, couple of 100-pound bell moved. So no, when he hasn't been cooking, he has spent his days lugging rubble away.
How far? Actually, this would be a good time. This would be a good time to check on his progress. Okay. How good are you doing?
He says he's doing okay, and you can wander over and he shows you, and it's minimal, but there is some progress. But he also then points, and you can see, there are large chunks of wall that will clearly take a lot of help.
Yeah,
He's using Wanderlust though to pull stuff, right? We
For
told
what
him
he
to at the
can.
beginning, yeah.
Yeah, for what he can.
I'm going to suggest that we may want to come back here at some later time with the team,
That was
with a
actually
pulling crew.
that was my plan. We were going to come back after we finish this, but she wants the bell. Just let her have the bell. We just have to sacrifice Dave.
What?
No,
Excuse me?
we're not sacrificing Dave.
We're not sacrificing Dave. If Dave can't do it, we will come back. Somebody has to learn telekinesis or levitate eventually, right?
Yes.
That's how magic works, right?
Dave's my smoking buddy. We can't lose him.
Something like that. Beatrix,
Wait,
I'm
he's
gonna
your
suggest-
what?
Nothing.
Beatrix, I'm going to suggest that we may want to save Dave for not an entire construction project like this.
All right, I'm going to be like, Dave, you have done well. It is truly my fault for not managing this correctly and setting realistic milestones and using smart, specific, manageable, measurable, etc., etc. Rules for this. So we will come back for the rest of the village. Or we will come back with the rest of the museum with more workers that are better equipped to handle this. But you have done a good job so far. You deserve some rest.
Well, thank you, Mum. Yes, yeah. And give me a sleight of hand check, Walker. And you guys, Thorn has, just sort of said,
Oh!
yeah, no, it's Winthrop smacks it out of your hand.
And picks it up and takes it and puts it in his pocket.
Yeah.
Yes. Walker
And-
Bow, how dare you? How dare you? That is irresponsible.
I just roll my eyes at all of you. And that's kind of wink at Dave, and I'm just like, I'll get you one later.
All right.
I'm gently napping.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Are the rest of you going to join Thorn as he wanders towards the log?
Oh,
I think so.
Can
I
I
guess
get
I
some
would.
healing potions? I'm only at 15 and I already had a short rest. I can't... every short rest I can do a second wind. So do we want to wait another...
Every short rest, on a short rest, you get your second wind back.
Yeah,
You
so...
can use that during combat. But you guys just had another short rest over lunch.
Yeah.
You could use more hit dice there.
Alright, can I say I used a second wind before we had our second short rest?
Sure.
I need to just gain some hit points back. I'm
You're
desperate.
completely out of hit dice?
Yes, this is the second one we went to today.
Yeah, but we're going for the trifecta today. Remember, we have to level Olo.
No, this is the first shrine you guys went to today.
Really?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the entire last session was you guys fighting in that shrine.
We're doomed.
Talked about
Yeah.
what to do with Dave and what to do with the King of Feathers. And...
Listen, this will be fine as long as we're smart about this. We'll... What am I saying?
You choked on your own words. You choked on your
Baka.
own words.
Start
Yes.
handing out healing potions. We're going to need them.
Okay. I don't know what everyone's situation is right now because I can't really see their.
I'm at full. Beatrix is down a bit. That's all.
I'm at a half health.
Define a bit.
Steph's
One
at 30, I
second.
think.
Yeah, that is like
Yeah.
saying, I'm on the right. I don't know what 30 of.
Okay, I'm good now because I had because we did the second short rest, so I got the other second wind. I was just at half health beforehand.
We're doing all this, by the way, Patrick, as we're walking back to the log of ambushing.
Yes.
All right.
If we're going back to that stupid log, I'm on full alert. I'm going at a slow pace and keeping my head on a swivel.
Me too.
Boy.
Stupid log.
Could use a giant dinosaur to back us up.
Hate logs.
The dinosaur will collapse the log anyways.
Actually,
Welcome.
no, you know what? Screw using that damn log.
All right.
Why?
Oh,
I'm gonna really
well-
cast Water Walk.
Oh,
This is unfortunate because now we actually have a log map, which we
I
didn't
know.
have before.
and he put our caltrops down.
Oh, I see. There's the log.
Well, to be
And there's
fair, this means if you
caltrops.
get knocked into the water, you can run against the current.
Drops.
Didn't we put
Wait,
those
this-
caltrops
Yeah,
down?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Patrick. I really like that.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Well,
But
guess
as you
what?
are
We're-
looking, yeah,
we're using it now.
So as you guys arrive, you can see, there are caltrops that are scattered down the, sort of first quarter, maybe even the third. They're, and
Does it look like someone cleared a path through them?
no, they are laid. Are you gonna, as you're getting there? I mean, Baka, you've been talking about casting Water Walk. What do you guys want to do?
I actually cast Water Walk because why the hell not?
I'm going to suggest that you save your spell slots and
Ritually cast.
ritually
What?
cast. All right. Well, we can ritually cast that.
What did you use for the map, Patrick? This is
Ritually
really
walk
good. I like it.
across.
Found one of them and then just sort of composited stuff over top of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can kind of see on the left side here. There's a kind of a very hard cut on the wood texture, but
Why would
no, that's really good. I like it.
Why would we have? Why did you put caltrops? No.
Because we are trying to discourage pursuit.
Yeah, Calatrops hurt and stop you dead.
I knew that much. Just that when we're going across the log, we have arrows coming at us.
Yeah, but we're gonna get that asshole. I was gonna have a dinosaur eat him, but maybe we can have a turtle eat him.
I mean, I could be the last person to cross, and when everyone is safely across, I could just break it, just one stomp and just run across.
Well,
I look at the green bar above Olo's head and I say, Baka, can you do something about that?
And I will get Hollis or someone to hold a sack, and
Did-
I will grab my 10-foot pole, and we will sweep the caltrops off, at least half of it, for us to walk across.
That's all I heard.
Oh, sorry, did I cut out?
No, you cut me
No.
off.
Oh, sorry.
Did Olo not spend any hit die?
I had only
Rigorous.
one hit die, so I couldn't get any more.
How do people have so few hit die? We just came off a long rest before we went to that place.
Because the
That was a short
golems beat the shit out of us the first time around, and then we had to go again.
No, you
We
guys
didn't
only-
take a
but you didn't take a short rest in between.
No.
Yeah. So you should have had at the very least half of your hit die. At the
Yeah,
No,
end
you
of
guys
that
each should have
battle.
had. You guys each should have had at least 3.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking Lorna's right, because I'm usually pretty good about keeping my hit dice, and I had 7 at the start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had 6 to start. I had to use 4, but that's on me and my bad rolls.
Yeah, no, I had just hit full because you earn half of your hit die back at the end of each long rest.
Well, shit.
And
I've been doing full. That's my mistake. I'll stop doing that.
I've had half, but with the, I didn't use all of it because I remember the short rest that we had in our previous session before the gladiator fight. I
You
didn't
shouldn't
use
have
up
had-
all of it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have had full, but you would have at least had 3.
I had like only one. I mean, that's all I could say.
Well, no, because this took place in the morning, so yeah, you had a long rest before you guys went to fight the gladiators, and so you would have regained 3 at that point because you regained half your hit dice.
Hmm.
So that would have given you
Okay.
4 if you had 1 left.
Okay, so I'll just use 2 more now, if it's not a problem.
Yeah, no, not a problem.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah, so we can probably move across. Somebody in the Twitch stream chat was saying that we can move across these at half speed, no problem.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true.
Yes.
Having
So,
used quite a few of them to control the battlefield.
well, don't worry. If somebody's running after us on this log, then they're going to have issues. So,
If someone's running after you on the log, jump into the water.
Twitch stream is probably one.
yes, that's true. We in fact,
The water is hard ground now, isn't it?
All right. So, what is your marching order?
I'll deal with that later.
I'll be the last to go to make sure nobody follows us.
I will be. I think one of the rogues should go, and then I.
And I'll stay with Olo and cover everyone for range
Impetuous Thorn will be up front.
until one of the other range gets across and can cover us.
I guess I will go first.
All right.
This log is just terrifying every time we cross it.
Impetuous Thorn will go first.
Yeah, I mean, in real life, this would be terrifying. So we're actually being really, really good.
The log is 10 feet across. It's bigger than a sidewalk.
Yeah, it's 10 feet across. The caltrops you can see have been scattered down to nearly 30 feet. Hold up there, guys.
Right.
You're moving at half speed.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Then I will.
Gather up to the start.
Baco was keen to get ahead of me.
Yeah, like I would be the first one going across.
That's
'cause
fine.
Why
But
not?
yeah, as you get, even just a few feet. So if you moved your full movement, you're going to get to there. You and Thorn can go sort of side by side.
Yeah,
as you guys
I get
are
to hear-
walking, and as you guys do, a couple of arrows come
Right.
flying across. And
God. Fucking damn it, Bag of Nails.
Well, we need to
Would
know
be
where he
great
was,
if we
so
had a
it's low. Can we
dinosaur
figure out
right
where they came
now.
from?
Shut up with the dinosaur. You
So
can't
the
afford
first
it.
one, you get your shield up in time as you can hear it whistling. Baka, as the first one came for you. The second one coming towards you, Thorn, you can immediately sort of duck down and get out of the way. But I need both of you to give me a dexterity check to see how you do
Poison there.
with the just the caltrops.
Ouch.
Wait for Brendan's message to get out of the way. You each take 2 damage just from planting your feet and getting mixed into the caltrops.
Mixed up with
And-
the Caltrops.
And can I get everybody to roll me some initiative, please?
I am going to fucking kill this guy.
Why did we name it the log of ambushing? That seems like just asking for it.
Because
Foreshadow it.
I would love to name it the Log of Happy Thoughts. Unfortunately, we haven't had many of those on this thing, have we?
Nope.
You know,
Or should-
Walker Bow is really against tabaxi crime, but this one is just really pushing all of her wrong buttons.
He's not against
Foreshadowing.
Tabaxi on Tabaxi combat.
Yeah, he literally poisoned you two.
I know. But I was still
poisoned
just
me.
like, he's a crazy old man cat, just trying to like do his thing to end his life the way my people do. I don't like him, but I'm not going to actively hunt him down.
Going around spraying on everything.
But now Mofo got to die.
All right, with that, Winthrop, you are the first to react as you see these 2 arrows come screaming across the river and luckily not hit your compatriots.
Could you give me a general arc? Is it this? Oh, I thought I was going to draw there.
If you want, you can take your turn and give me a perception check to try and spot where they were coming from.
He attacked. He's no longer hidden.
But yeah, I just want to follow the arc and basically fire arrows in that direction. Even if it's disadvantage, I'll do my 3 arrows and then move.
All
What's
right.
happening?
You get the sense that these came from quite a ways away.
But that doesn't
and-
bother me anyway.
No. And he has moved. You do not necessarily have a sense, so yeah, you can give me your attacks.
Okay. Let's see. First one. Miss or hit?
That is a miss.
Yep. So none of the other ones are going to hit. So
Yikes.
Doesn't matter. And then I will move because I only get the extra 10 feet now.
22 doesn't hit.
20 didn't hit. Not sure about the 22.
No, he moved. Patrick said he moved. So I'm going to move up
Yep.
to here. And I'm going to take a quick look, scan for targets, and then drop behind this little bush
Wow, so
that
neither
I'm
of those-
standing on.
All
So is that a
right.
perception check, or I don't get that till next?
22 didn't hit?
That would be your next turn.
All right, so I'm done.
All right. Deepwalker Bow.
Damn it, he's still, even if I use my feline agility and dash, he's still too far away for me to get in 120 feet.
He's not actually where he is on the map. I just have to have him there so I can have a token.
Oh, okay.
He is clearly on the other side of the river, hiding in and amongst the buildings, much as he would have done last time.
Is he within 120 feet?
Give me a perception check.
I think I just fired in his general direction. So
I have no idea where he is.
No, and you do not have any idea. You can't pinpoint what his location is.
God damn it. All right, since I can't dodge, because that's going to take up my action. I have no idea where he is. I have no idea where to aim my arrows. So I am just going to scamper across the log. Do I have to disengage to avoid the caltrops, or?
No, it just I mean, if you want to move at full speed, you take damage. If you move at half speed, and you still have your bonus action, so you can move and have your bonus action dash, and that would be enough to get you past the caltrops.
Okay, I will move at a half speed, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, and then bonus action dash.
You also have
So-
your feline agility.
Yeah, I have
And
to use my
as-
feline agility to get past. If I'm moving at half speed, I have to use my feline agility to get past the caltrops. So then
Yeah.
I've used my bonus action now to get past the caltrops, and I don't know where he is. So my action is going to be.
Well, your
Oh,
action was the
okay.
perception check, and as soon as you
Oh,
get to
right.
there, your feet, you realize that this part of the wood has obviously been greased or slicked down. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no.
God damn it!
It's all right. You're not going over the waterfall.
Watch me go.
With that, you slip and tumble off the side of this log.
Oh, but you have water walk. It's okay.
Yeah, you're not going over the waterfall.
Don't care.
You take
Why are we going over the log if we have water walk?
There's a
Because
precautionary thing.
tradition.
you take you take 15 bludgeoning damage bouncing off sort of the walls and the cliffs. You hit the water, you splash down, going down about 5 or 6 feet under the water, and then you immediately pop back up to the surface as the water walk spell kicks in. And you do, even with water walking, you are still moving down the river. So you're going to end up about there, heading towards the falls. Because you guys,
All
when you
right,
walked across last time, you guys chose a path that cut across, and you took into account the fact that the current is still moving you guys.
Okay, if I have any movement left, can I do anything else? Or is that it now? My boned.
That is it for your turn right now.
You're kind of boned.
Thorn.
Well, let's see how far I can get with feline agility. So that gives me 60 movement. Let's see. I have my.
So it's 10, 20, 30. So 35 feet will get you there, just past the caltrops.
40.
Where the grease is.
So
As I go
we
down,
have-
I
Yeah,
was like,
where
"Holy
you
shit,
just saw
that's great."
Walker Bow slip off of.
All right, so I'll get to there. I'll try to get as far as I can and have to do my dexterity check.
All right. Yep. You move forward, and so yeah, give me a dexterity save.
So that's 50 there. I can move it back if I don't get that far. So I'll do a dexterity save.
That's
Man,
terrible.
And just like Walker Bow, you slip and get no traction and fall directly down into the water, taking 17 bludgeoning damage as you bounce off the rocks and the stones, and again dip underwater and then immediately pop back to the surface as the water walk takes hold, and you are going to be moved down another 5 feet that way and heading towards the waterfall.
This will be funny in the retelling, I promise.
If we survive this at all.
Only Baka has to worry about that.
And with that, Hollis, you are up.
Okay. So I'm just on the start of the log, so I can kind of move off to the side of the log, like here, and it'll be fine, right?
Yes.
Okay. This area here, that's a cliff, right?
That is a cliff.
So I can't just walk down it into the water. What about to the north of the log?
North of the log, there's, as you can see, there's a tree, but it is all cliffs. The log is, a good ways above the water line.
Okay. Hollis will sort of move his 3 squares. That's all he can really do at this point. And as he walks down the log, you discover that Hollis's backing band is back. So that is another second level spell slot off.
All right. And with that, a couple more arrows are going to come firing across. And they are going to be going after Winthrop.
Prone.
You didn't say that.
I did.
You said you were behind the bush.
No, go up. I typed it. Wasn't clear. Am prone. Right after my third longbow attack.
Oh, yep. You're right. I see it.
Ha! That's at the
9:25.
him, not you.
9:25 p.m.
All right. Yep. And then, so for his second one, he will turn and fire at. Well, he'll go for one of the Hollises.
There are many Hollises.
There are, and none of them actually get hit with that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You see one with a white suit, one with a black suit, one with a gray suit, one wearing just like a blue denim pants and blue denim shirt.
At least
They're all
have
kinda
one
walking.
the same color as you, because that makes them really easy to identify which one's the real you.
And with that, Baka, you are up.
That was an Abbey Road reference. Never mind.
All right, so I assume when he popped up to attack, he didn't be able to hide as a bonus action. So I know exactly where the stupid fucker is.
Well, he moves, and you can see he's running behind roofs of buildings, but you can give me a perception check to try and catch where he ended up.
Well, that's not going to do me any good because that would be an action.
He's a slippery bastard.
It's like he's a hunter.
I'm gonna get this motherfucker, with or without a dinosaur.
Oh, don't worry.
How
I have
far
a
away
plan.
is he approximately from us?
From the last couple of arrows that were shot, you would assume he is well over 100 feet away, but he's moving around and hitting from different locations every time because he's got feline agility too.
I'm sorry, I had music playing for some stupid reason. How far did you say?
100-ish feet.
Yeah, about
100
100
feet?
feet.
Fine. Next time he pops up, I'm casting a spell at him.
All right. Which spell are you holding?
A spell.
You gotta commit.
Commit, man.
All right. I cast Guiding Bolt at this stupid Spaxy. I'm going to
All right.
sear him with so much fucking light, he's going to die.
So Baka prepares his spell and holds it up. Olo.
All right, Winthrop is taking shots. Okay. This is the edge, right, where I'm pointing at?
Yes.
All right. How boned is Thorn and Walker Bow? How boned are they?
Not terribly. They're floating on top of the water. They just have to walk across the current. It's not like they're being, swept away. It's like they're on a moving floor in an airport at this point.
Yeah, just walk diagonally up. You'll be fine.
Yeah, just
Yeah, as long as they don't walk directly towards it, they're in no danger of being swept over.
Okay, so that's
Thanks to
25,
Baka.
30,
Hooray for Baka.
40, 45. Okay, I am very gently going to climb onto the log and make my way here.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Don't fail me now.
I actually thought you guys would just try and jump the caltrops. That's why that whole area is
Oh
slick.
shit! Can I take my action back? Fuck. No, wait.
No.
God. Bless it. Okay, dex roll. I had a better idea. Kind of fucked that up. 16.
Your feet find purchase, and you assume maybe Thorn or Walker Bow's fur brushed some of this stuff off as they slipped off, but you are able to stand firm.
All right. So yeah, that's all I can do.
Off for you.
All right. Beatrix.
Okay, so I'm going to use my ring of jump. And with my ring of jump, I can jump 60 feet. With a running start. So a running start is at least 10 feet?
Yes. Now, are you going to try running on top of the caltrops, or are you going to start before the log?
Problem is, if I start before the log... If I take...
You'd get to there.
Where?
It's a good way to go. You would clear most of the nonsense.
Alright, I'll do that.
All right. Yeah, you take a running jump and leap, and coming down, give me a dexterity check as you are just at the very end of this slippery, sort of greased up area. So you slip, but there is just enough that you're slipping, you're falling off. I'm going to give you one more chance to make a save to keep yourself from falling over, because you are right at the very, very edge. Yeah, you slip, but you manage to get your hands around the side of the log, and you are able to maintain yourself.
Alright, so... I guess I've used like 10 of my movement so far.
Yeah, and I'm going to say that'll knock you prone, just because your feet sort of gave way, but you held on. So you still have the rest of your movement to go.
Alright, so I get 30 feet of movement. I'm going to go prone the rest of the way.
All right.
There's a Grease reference for everyone.
So with the rest of your movement, yep, that'll get you to there.
And you know what? I'm just going to fucking dash. I am going to prone my way against the rest of this goddamn thing. Yeah, what do you say this is sufficient to get off the log?
Not quite, no.
Damn, alright, so 20, 25, 30, and I will remain prone. I'm coming for you, fucking bag of nails. Don't piss me off.
All right, with that, Winthrop.
All right. So now that he's been firing a lot more, and I've been watching, do I know where he is?
Give me a check. Nope.
No. Oh, that looks like the rare reticulated purple butterfly.
He is, in fact, a professional.
And done. Because that takes up my whole turn, right?
Yep. No movement, no bonus action.
No, I've been fired at, so I'm going to stay here. And bonus action. Oh, I still have a spell slot. Oh, I can't see him though, so I can't Hunter's Mark him. So no.
Okay, Deep Walker Bow.
I still don't know where the jerk off is.
No.
All right.
I would say tumbling off the log gave you no chance to even remotely scout him out. I mean, you could.
Oh
you
yeah. How
you
could I
can
forget that?
Take a look. Yeah, you can take a look if you want.
Nope.
You can.
Nope. Can I make my way across the water and up the other side?
Yeah, the water.
Bing!
You move, in a diagonal path and let it sort of track back, and you'll have your climbing speed. So yeah, using feline agility, you'd be able to get across.
Cool. I do that and then I dodge.
Okay. Thorn.
Yes, similarly. I'm going to get across. Sorry, I missed the details. Do I need to head up at all, or can I just go across?
Well, you go across, and then you have a climbing speed. So using your feline agility, you'll be able to climb up the cliff easily enough.
Yeah, you don't even have to do diagonal movement. You're just there.
Okay, I'll do that, and I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
All right, so Thorn races across the water, up and beside Walker Bow, and you just see this icy sheath, which immediately begins to just sort of steam off in this muggy sort of heat. But this icy sheen covers his entire body. Hollis.
Okay, so I can. Where is my arrow? I can go 10, 25, and clear the caltrops.
Yeah.
I can't. So I've gathered that it's a 15-foot section of grease on this log, right?
It looks a little more. I mean, it's greased basically from where Hollis is to just about where. To just about there. So it's a good 20 to 25 feet area that was laid down.
Okay. So, yeah. Do I figure if I move half speed, I'd be able to make it easier on myself?
Yeah, you'd get that sense.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. No, 3 more squares.
It takes half your movement to get through the caltrops unless you're taking damage.
Yeah, no, that's 5 squares total. Okay. So 5 squares total, and I hopefully don't have to make a save.
No, moving half speed. Yeah, you're very careful. You're very cautious. You've been good with that. And with that, Bag of Nails pops up. Fire your spell off, Baka. You see his grassy headdress pop up. And that is just enough to hit.
30 damage, and he's glowing.
Fuck yeah!
Guiding bolt.
Yeah, you hear off in the distance, you hear this loud sort of screech, and yeah, you see from behind an area of sort of moss and vines, you see this glowing area emit, and you hear just sort of a louder.
How far away was he when he popped up?
He was about 95 feet away.
Okay, cool.
And with that, you see him turn, and he fires, but the arrows don't hit or don't go towards anybody who is near the bridge. Instead, he fires at something that was hanging in and around one of the trees nearby, and falling to the ground and cracking open and spewing forth from what appears to be a very large hive of some sort. You guys see a whole bunch of giant angry wasps come flying out and heading towards you all. And
Not the
that is where we're
bees.
gonna leave it for tonight.
Oh no! I want to take my turn.
Your dogs
All
don't
right, we'll
have to
finish-
pee that bad.
We'll finish this round.
Okay, good.
Ah!
Yeah, so you guys see a whole bunch
Jesus.
of wasps and then a gigantic wasp comes storming out behind them.
That's a hell of the hive he just upended there. Was it 40 feet across?
Have you seen the size of the tree you're walking on right now?
And a
There
tree
must
we
be
didn't
trees
notice.
huge.
Understood.
And with that, he is going to try and duck away, but you can actually, he's got cover, but you can actually see a glowing shape off in the distance. Baka, you are up.
All right.
And him.
Nice.
And then we will find
So I
the
hit
hive.
him for another 24 damage.
You do indeed.
Please tell me he goes down.
He does not.
He has more than 50 hit points?
He does.
Surprised me.
I'm coming for him!
All
He's
right.
a boss. Mouse.
He's a tough old punk is what he is.
I move up.
Yeah,
to
look at
there.
that hair.
He's a tough old coot.
2 health bars.
What? No.
No. All right. So yeah, you move forward. You keep your feet moving slowly. You're
Yeah,
not
move
in the
slow
group area.
because
Yep. And Olo, you are up. You see a whole bunch of angry giant wasps, and you can see a glowing outline in the distance of this cat that is pestering you.
Okay, just taking it easy, not to freak out. Yeah, I'm just gonna make my way up until the edge that I can make out of the grease.
Okay.
So that's
So moving
Oh,
half
hold on.
speed.
half speed up till here, 25, up till here.
Monks, man.
All right.
It's
Do
gonna
I have
take
to
me
roll
2
anything?
rounds to get out of this.
Nope.
Olo
Moving
just
half
ripped
speed. You're okay.
Okay, so I have 20 speed left, 20 distance. So, okay, that's about here. Okay, I'm going to get these things out of the way. Okay, first strike. I'm gonna. Can I? Is one of the wasps near me, or are they both near me?
Yeah, they're both near you. They're flying across. You'll be able to get into melee with them.
Okay, let's go in. Quarterstaff, first one coming up. Ooh. Does that hit?
That is a hit.
Ooh, thank God. Okay. Wait, what? 7. Okay. Second one coming up. Oh. And claw attack. Again.
Hits.
Oh, 12 hits. Okay, so
Oh,
the
12.
second-
Yeah, 12 just hits. Yeah.
Okay, so the second quarter staff, it did not open. Oh no, wait, that was claws. What the hell?
All right. So with that, yeah, your second quarterstaff strike with that 12 bludgeoning is enough to you swing and it just cuts the wasp in half and it falls down sort of into the river and splashes away.
Okay, so I'll take the claw attack and aim it towards towards the other wasp.
Okay. And yeah, the 12 hits. So roll your damage.
That was the damage. 12 damage.
12 damage. All right. Yeah, that one is barely hanging on. You can see that you broke and smashed sort of and scraped most of across its sort of thorax, and its wings are still going, but it is barely hanging on.
I'm gonna take out my frustrations of bag of nails on all of these things.
All right.
Top of the round, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think we're.
Yeah, I think
Beatrix is up.
I am going to stand up, use my ring of jumping,
Okay.
and I am going to jump right over to Bag of Nails and try and cut his head off.
Ah!
Just stab him multiple times right in the face.
He is glowing.
Yeah, he is glowing. So
It was 35
see.
feet.
Yeah, you'd have enough
That's
to do it. You
60
can jump
running.
and leap up the. Yeah, well, no, you move. You see the building that he's on. With your ring of jumping, you're able to leap and scale it. And yeah, you can draw your long swords, and you can see he looks injured, but he's still hanging on. So roll your attacks, and he is glowing, so you're going to get advantage. That definitely hits. That hits as well.
And I'm going to scream at him, "You paranoid old bastard. We would have helped you find the navel of the world and helped you find your son. But no, you decided to try and poison us.
Orange.
And
Ignore my idiot husband."
And even as he is trying to respond to you, you can see he just sort of turns and, almost snarls something and gurgles, but the blood gets caught in his throat and he just collapses down at your feet. He is no more.
Yeah, we don't need villain monologues.
That
and
was
there
mine.
goes- and there's Beatrix Bloodlust.
Yes.
And
No, monologue. We don't know what his motivations were.
Don't
You
leave
guys-
me alone with her tonight.
do you guys want to finish these wasps off tonight, or
Yeah, we can finish him off.
I'm good with leaving the wasp.
Yeah, the wasps
I don't-
are fine. Does
actually,
anyone
in
have Speak
theory-
with Dead?
Let's not waste it
no,
on this
not yet.
asshole.
Kill first, talk later.
I don't think. Oh no, I do have it. I can do it tomorrow.
Yay!
all right? Well, let's roll through this next round, and
Good.
you guys can finish off these wasps and get the XP for that. So Winthrop, you are up. You
Oh,
can
right.
see, half a dozen giant wasps, and then the very large queen is flying around as well.
What is it only rogues that can hide as a bonus action?
Yes.
Even if I'm really stretching here, favored terrain?
Yes.
I know, I tried.
It's not a power that you get just for holding a bow.
No, favored terrain. That's just a power you get for being in a place.
Right.
Okay, so then, my next cockeyed half-assed question is, because I'm lying on the edge of a cliff, can I hold my bow out while lying down?
I mean, you can fire from a prone position, but you'll have disadvantage with it.
I was more saying, can I hold it straight because I'm lying down at a cliff, but I didn't think so. I was just grasping at straws, so I will stand up, half my movement.
Actually, give me. I'll let you try that. Give me a dexterity check.
All right.
Yeah, I'll let you do it. You can position yourself against the cliff, and you can fire.
All right, so I'm under my bush. My headstrong wife has just taken off after the bad guy, and there are a bunch of minions in front of me. So do I aim for the wasp queen or this close guy? Let's do the close guy, and hopefully they don't aggro me. So I'll go for this one.
Okay. Hits.
Oh, I have a bonus action. Hunter's Mark. Son of it. And second attack.
Okay. Hits.
That's better.
And that one just gets splattered and falls away.
And I will go back prone into my bush.
Okay. Thorn.
Up to me. I think I'll send a couple. Agnes-
What about me? Or
Oh,
so that-
sorry.
Okay, you did shoot.
Sorry, yep, it skipped to. So yeah, Deep Walker Bow.
All right, aiming at the queen. Anybody within
Alright.
5 feet of her?
No.
Damn. No sneaky longbow. I wouldn't have been anyways. Paching!
Nope.
Oh, that sucks.
The queen dips and your arrow fires wide. Movement, any
Yeah.
bonus action?
No, I don't want to move because I don't want to provoke anything, and I can't really do any kind of bonus actions. She sees me, so I can't hide.
Don't
She's
have
not in
Alright.
melee, so I can't
opportunity
disengage.
attack from me.
All right, Thorn.
All right, 2 agonizing blasts against the queen there.
All right. The second one hits.
Okay. 12. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, your second one, it slams into her, and you can see that part of her thorax sort of caves in, but then immediately sort of rights itself.
Okay.
She's got more hit points than I expected. Hollis.
Hooray! Okay, so I'll gingerly move, not entirely out of the grease, but almost out of it, and I'm going to use a spell that I almost never use. I'm going to center it. Let's see here. It's a 20-foot radius. So can I get 5, 10, 15, 20? You know what? I think if I center it here, a 20-foot radius spell, I can get all of the small wasps without hitting anybody else in the party. And I am going to attempt to cast at level 1, 2, 3. I'll do level 3. Sleep. Well, poo. Oh, wait, no. That's 41 points.
Take out the workers.
41. All right. So this one falls asleep because that guy only had 1 left.
And
Just technically, sleep says only if you take damage, and you don't take damage if you're drowning.
Let's not get into that debate.
when they go over the falls, they might.
Yeah, when they go over the falls,
That
they're probably going
is
to die.
enough for those 4 wasps to fall asleep, and yeah, they immediately drop and splash gently in the water and start moving towards the waterfall.
Excellent. And I'm going to look around and I'm going to say, Olo, you're doing a great job. Take a D8.
Seriously?
I'm drinking. Yeah, I'm drinking rum and Red Bull.
All
Roll
right.
yourself something pretty.
With that, the Wasp Queen is going to swing down here and go after the 2 tabaxi that attacked it.
I'm welcoming it with Armor of Agathis.
Yeah, and it is going to go after Walker Bow, who fired first. But you are able to drop down and dodge out of the way quite easily.
I'm Dexy and I know it.
Bag of
Not
nails
really.
you see pop up from behind the area where you saw him hiding, but then a second later you realize it is just Beatrix holding his head up triumphantly.
I was going to say, wait a second.
Oh, we're looting that guy.
We are looting him. Actually, I didn't necessarily want to take the head off, but
Do it.
because I'm worried about the speak with the dead spell. I want to talk with him and
I just
figure out
need
what
the
the
head.
fuck is going.
We're not
Not the
speaking with
vocal
dead.
cords?
We're going to toss him over the edge of the cliff. Like, just forget about that.
No. I want to
No,
know
we
why
wanna
he
speak with the
poisoned
dead.
us.
We want to speak the dead to see anything he knows that we could have of use, because he has to speak the truth.
Anyway,
an asshole.
all we need is his head. Beatrix and Baka both want to question him. Beatrix has his head. Let's move on and kill the wasps.
So
Oh
yeah,
God.
my
All
turn.
Deal.
I move up 15 feet. Okay, being slow in this greased up area. I will bonus action Shillelagh, and action. I'm going to toll the dead on the queen.
All right.
Yay! 10
All right.
damage.
Yeah. So yeah, you hear the sound of bells sort of dolorously ringing around you, and you can see that parts of the giant wasp in front of you, Walker and Thorn, just blacken and rot away in front of your eyes.
Bells? Did Dave get the bell out?
Nope, it's only Baka. And now these 2 wasps that are left are going to see their queen in trouble and swing around and attack you guys. So first one at Andy.
Well, Thorn.
Sorry, at Thorn.
Just hits, and it takes 15 cold damage.
All right. So you take 3 piercing and
Poison, so 11.
give me a Constitution save.
Okay.
So yep, you take 8 poison damage. And then it immediately just sort of frosts over and freezes, and you can, its wings, fight, but cannot, keep it aloft, and it falls down into the water just as an ice cube and bobs away over the waterfall.
Nice.
And this is the one for Walker Bow.
Here.
It misses. You
Woo!
are again able to get yourself out of the way as it angrily sort of zooms in and tries to sting you. The rest of these wasps, they go over the edge of the waterfall, and they are all dead.
Nice.
The amazing powers of the sleep spell.
And a waterfall.
And a waterfall.
Olo,
Come on,
you are
Olo.
up.
Haven't you ever wanted to box a wasp?
A box of, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna make my way over to the queen and just let the hell loose on it.
Okay.
First one coming up. Oh, wait, hold on.
Misses.
I have a D8. I have a D8.
Oh, you have a D8. That is correct.
I do.
That
9
hits.
18. 18.
Hits.
Phew, that was close.
No, don't swing up, swing down. There you go.
Swing down, swing it down. Swing low. Sweet chariot. Never mind. Second quarterstaff coming in.
Old
Ooh,
school.
hits.
Okay, I'm gonna use up my key point. Go into a flurry of blows, and go for a claw. Critical.
Did you say use up your key point?
I'm using one of my key points.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, 26 and
Sweet.
11 slash, and one more slash.
Fortunately, that one does not connect. But yeah, you swing twice with your quarterstaff, connecting both times, and then immediately leap into the air and just rake down the back of this wasp and just split open from basically the back of its neck to its thorax. It is starting to look very badly off. Beatrix.
All right. I'm gonna use. Sorry,
Oh.
just before I'm just gonna use the rest of my movements to get off the log, but stay within range of this.
Okay, so yeah, you duck around the wasp, so you don't leave its range.
Do I get the sense that I can leave Bag of Nails' body here for the brief few minutes it's going to take me to kill this thing, and we can come back and retrieve the body? Nothing's going to happen to it.
No, you wouldn't get the sense that anything would.
Alright, so I'm going to jump,
Well, you can just walk up to there.
and I'm jumping, and I'm going to attack it.
All right, so running and leaping, screaming off the building comes Beatrix. So roll your attacks.
That's why I married her. Not
Your
that.
first one connects and strikes right through, swinging, and this wasp gets cut almost completely in half. And then you take another swing at one of the sections and swing sort of wide and wildly. But the queen is dead.
Woo!
Oh, please give it 1 hit point so Winthrop can say it takes a wasp to kill a wasp.
You've got one
No.
wasp left here in front of Beatrix that you can shoot at.
All right, so we can at least use the quip.
Will you just shoot it?
But it takes a wasp to... Oh,
No,
never
yeah,
mind,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
ruined.
Both of those hit.
And I'll
That
move
is-
Hunter's Mark to hit.
Yeah, that is more than enough to kill it. And with that, you guys have cleared this out. I will say you have now you can take your time and slowly cross this log. And you make it to the final temple.
Can we just take a moment and have Dave bring us some wood chips, and we'll cover the grease so we can run over it if we have to on the way back?
Yeah, sure. We can say that happens because you guys get to this final shrine, and as you approach, you can tell that it has already been emptied and looted. You walk inside, and yeah, you can clearly tell somebody has very clearly emptied this, and you see there is a clear pathway leading from the temple into the palace gates, and it is a pathway that has been obviously left for someone to follow.
Oh my god, these fucking people.
And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Did Bag of Nails have anything? Because we did loot his body.
Oh, we'll go through that right now.
Cool.
I will generate your XP.
Hooray.
So I have a plan to recycle. Just an offer.
We're not going to eat him.
No. I mean about the on tea.
Tough old cat.
Oh, you're talking we all
boots,
get new belts?
Belts, if we have enough watch bands.
Okay, guys, this isn't Dwarf Fortress. We don't make everything out of cat skin. No, I was
Yahtzee or
talking
snakes?
about the King of Feathers. I really do think I can get him over here.
Okay.
And I think I have a plan. It might take a couple of days, but I think I have a plan.
Tell you what. If you're trying to do that right now, I will stay 100 feet back away from you, and as soon as it finishes chewing on your body, I will do my best to bring you back to us.
Okay, fair enough, but you have to help me with setting it up.
How so?
Start digging a pit. I'm going to go get some meat.
Well, we
need to
have
dig
some
the
meat
pit
right
first.
Okay, we're not using you, Hollis, as much as you want to volunteer.
here. I was talking about Bag of Nails.
Well, that's the first bit, so start dragging him. He's in 2 parts. You should be able to handle
Hold
that.
on. He has too much hair. Let's just shave him before we use him as a bag of meat.
Okay, we're not eating him. He's bait for the dinosaur.
That's what I meant.
You guys will
look.
be far away. When he comes
Experience
to
and
eat,
loot.
we will tell him that we are friends. We've brought him here because we know the people who have been sending the furry ones who are shooting at him. It's the scaly ones in the palace.
Hey, listen, you guys got 1,563 meat. You should be fine.
And so, yeah, regular, you earned 1,421 experience points. Meat grinder mode, 1,563. On Bag of Nails, you find a longbow. You find a dozen arrows. And somebody roll me some percentile dice, please.
I might be interested in a longbow. Thorn has no attack like that. Of course, I guess he has agonizing blast, which is better.
Beatrix, you can roll me a percentile die as well.
Yes.
Was that longbow magic?
Yeah, does the longbow look distinctive? Who's doing it?
Hang on a second. We'll see. Unfortunately, no. The longbow does, nor the arrows are magic. They're very well made, but they are not magic. You do not end up finding anything else of value on him. Though, as you guys go back and check, where he lived, though, you do manage to find 5 doses of Midnight's Tears, which is the poison he used to poison you guys. and you find enough gear to make yourself an explorer's pack.
The poison would be good for Walker.
Why? We want to keep her.
And her dark ways.
Midnight Tears is in the player's handbook, right?
No, it's in
No,
the
it is in the
DMG.
DM's guide. Basically, as you guys found out, you ingest it, and at midnight, at the stroke of midnight, the poison takes effects on its victims.
Question about that. Does it work if it's smeared on an arrow?
No,
No,
this
it's
poison has to be
ingestion.
ingested.
Has
So
to be
we could use it on the T-Rex.
So it's so it's literally a poison, not a venom.
Yes.
No gold, though. I don't think we found gold.
Nope, he has no gold.
I think we can attract the T-Rex.
Are we keeping the Explorer's Pack, or are we selling it?
I wonder if
If so, who's getting it?
Well, if I would say sell it, because I keep thinking we still have, just so everyone knows, 100 gold in generic common items you can pull from.
Okay. What about all these caltrops that have been spread out over the log? I'm guessing that those aren't ours. That
Yeah.
some of them were ours, most of them were Bag of Nails's.
You are correct.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So yeah,
I would like-
collect
So
those
if you sell the explorer's packs, that's 10 gold.
each.
No, 10 gold,
10 gold.
split.
No,
Is Midnight Tears a poison? Is that what was poisoned us?
Yes.
Yep, we got a taste.
What the fuck?
So you guys each get 1.5. So 1 gold and 5 silver from selling the explorer's pack.
Or
You
will
know-
we need the Explorer's Pack? I mean, it has ropes and shit, right?
Yes.
we all started with ropes and shit.
I
And
mean,
Steph.
more is always good.
We have 100 gold of common items
At this point, we
on.
probably have enough rope.
Yeah, if we
On,
need rope,
Wanderlust.
if we need rope, we'll just pull from that stash.
Okay.
We've got supplies, ladders, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Everything.
Downtime days.
You guys get 5 downtime and 1 renown.
What's the
No.
XP though?
Regular is 1,421. Meat grinder was 1,563.
I just need one long rest to level up to 7.
Yeah, well, I will
Me
say,
too.
after you guys leave this shrine, you can head back to your camp. You get a message from the
Ooh.
Red Wizards, and the message simply says, Phasma missing. Let us
Oh,
know if you
fuck.
find her. Oh, and I will say the other thing you found in the shrine as you were looking is that in front of the plinth where you recognize that the cube would have been was a stone, petrified figure which looked very much like a red wizard but turned to stone.
Oh,
I hope you have restoration. Or not.
I don't have a spell slot.
We'll
Dude.
figure that out when we go talk to the.
Not Phasma though.
Not Phasma, this is a male one.
Oh, well, he would have information, and lesser restoration is not good enough to do that. Oh no, wait, one condition afflicting it.
Yeah, I think Petrified needs a greater restoration. You do have the charm that Thorn has, but whether you guys, want to use that or see if the wizards can get him out is your own.
I say we let the wizards take care of that one. They probably got the supplies for it.
Yeah, they told you one of their party named Vaj was missing, so you assume this might be him.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's not going anywhere, so we're heading back that way anyway. So we'll pop up the street to the Red Wizards and let him know that we found Thodge.
We'll have our people talk to their people. And
Okay, so you guys can do that in the morning, and I will suggest you guys head back to your camp and take a long rest so you guys can level up, and
Hooray!
that's where we'll pick up next week.
All right.
Thank you so much, Patrick.
Awesome. Thank you, Patrick.
Yeah.
Thank you, and thank you everyone for watching. I will close up the stream in 2 seconds. So
No, that
thank you,
was
Commander Rude. Thank you, Land Fusion. Thank you, Matmon Gaming. Thank you, Slow Cool. Thank you, ZLT. Thank you. 1 sec.
And
That's
as ZL Tarkod mentioned, nothing ate Walker Boat today.
God
Yeah.
damn it, CLT.
Strange.
And thank you, Decaf Smurf and Vinadium. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Good night.
See ya.
Oh, catch us tomorrow where we play the prequel to our new campaign setting, The Spire. At
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
7:30. All right, it's going to be fun. Bye-bye.